Good afternoon and welcome to the Woodside Recreation Reserve for round 7 of AGL Loyang North Gippsland football. And it promises to be a big day out here. Every time we come here, the weather is perfect. It's a beautiful ground, so we're in for a great day. They've got the ground looking absolutely sensational. And it is the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show, thanks to the match of the round to Chris Humphrey Office National in what promises to be a big day, because these two teams are just up the road from each other. And there's a lot of rivalry between the two, and our man down on the boundary will give us a bit of a stat on some players that have played at both clubs through their time. So we look forward to that. It's going to be a big day. And to start the day off as per normal, I welcome my co-commentator for the day, Matthew Mosley.
Good afternoon, Bradley. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How was your trip down? It's the biggest trip of the season for you, and we've already done it a few times this year.
We have. It's the trip home. It's dodging the kangaroos and the wallabies and the wombats. So hopefully it won't be too dark when we go over the hill.
You're right. I love the trip here. I'm not that big fan of the trip home. There's a lot of ruse on that trip. Big weekend of footy. It was a big game last week. I've got to say, Matty, probably the best, or not probably, definitely the best debut I've ever seen in my life of TJ Odiano last week, kicking 6 goals. And the little highlights package that Mick Robertson put together of his debut game has gone viral.
And deservedly so. It was brilliant.
Oh.
We just wish the game was a little bit closer, but he really turned it on for the past players day at Sale City.
Didn't he? What they got that crowd pumping, and it was an incredible day out there last week. It's due now. Well, we've got to cross down to our young fella, thanks to our great friends at Traralgon Greyhounds. For the first time for the afternoon, it's a very warm welcome, Kyan Jenkins. Not there, Kyan? Oh, he's asleep. Look at him. I can see him from here. He's on his phone. What is he doing? Let's cross back to him later on. He's just turned his mic on. He hadn't turned it on. I don't know what he's done. But anyway, so, Matty, today, these two sides aren't a big fan of each other.
No, and haven't for a very long time.
No, and I notice that there's a lot of players that when we do get hold of the young fella, he will tell us the amount of... We'll cross back down and we might have him now. Are you there, Kyan? Might be time for a new boundary rider, Matty. I don't know what he's doing. I cannot see him anywhere. I give him a post. I can see his chair, and his chair's empty. I tell him where to sit, and I look over there. His chair's empty. I'll tell you where he is. He'll be at the bloody canteen. Is it a turned-on young fella? Oh, my God. It's hard to get good help.
It's the generation.
It's so when we do get him, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Are you there now, young fella?
Good afternoon, boys.
Welcome, Colin.
We're awake, are we?
About time this thing works.
He's going to blame the equipment. Now, have you got some numbers for us on players that have played at both teams? Now, before we go on, you can go back over to your seat, and I'm sure it works. But on your walk, let us know. How many have you got? Oh, my God, what is wrong with this fella? What is he doing? Matty?
Don't know. I'm lost for words.
Oh, I'm going to get the cameraman onto the
This will be great.
boundary rider. Are you there now, Kyan?
Roaming Kyan.
Have you got me? Yeah,
yes.
There we go.
What is? Can I give you a tip? Take the beanie off and put the headphones on your ears so you can hear us. I just noticed he's got the beanie on and no headphones over his ears, so he couldn't hear us. Can you hear us now?
Yes. Yes, I could hear you the whole time.
He could hear us the whole time, but he wasn't talking back. Go, go, go.
So we've got 7 players who played for both sides today. Matthew Garland, Josh Morgan, Thomas Matton, Tate Chisholm, Cooper Earls, Alex Jeffs, and Zach Richards.
Wow, that's a lot. Oh, we'll cross back to you in an hour when you've had a sleep, all right? We'll catch you very shortly. Can you believe that? I reckon he was a snooze. And bit early for him today, Matty. What time were you up?
6:30.
Yes. Me, about 5:30. I think the young fella's just woken up. This is the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. If you're in the ground, you're listening to North Gippy FM on the 107 FM dial. And hopefully you're at home. Nice and warm with the feet up, because I think it's going to get cold. Our cameraman, Mick Robinson, reckons it's going to get nice and cold here this afternoon. In the earlier game in the under-18s, Woodside 10-15-75 ran out 65-point winners over Yarram 1-4-10. Matty, give us we're into the last quarter of the reserves. Give us a current score.
Well, we're currently only 17 minutes into the last quarter, and it's 36-16, 232, and Yarram have not even touched the scoreboard.
Wow.
0.
That is unbelievable. And they're going into Winchell now, just a little bit of half volley around his ankle, so he won't take one there. Hey, other games. So we'll bring a young fella back in down on the boundary line thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, and we'll get some tips. Hayfield are at home to Yallourn North. Firstly, you, Kyan.
Hayfield.
I'm going Yallourn North in an upset. Hayfield, of their own admission,
Not firing yet.
aren't playing good footy.
Yeah.
Yallourn North had a good win, and I don't know. Anyway, Cow are at home against Sale City.
Cower
in a bloodbath.
Yeah, Cow are easily for mine. Although it's worth the trip out to Cow and pay your admission just to watch TJ Oriano.
Very exciting.
Be worth the $12 or whatever it is they charge to get in. Glengarry at home to Churchill.
Churchill
comfortably.
Yep. TTU at home to Rosedale.
Rosedale comfortably.
Yeah, Rosedale. And obviously, let's go to the game that we're calling here today. Woodside taking on Yarram.
Woodside comfortably again.
Woodside by 25 goals.
Oh, wow. We're picking the margin. Yeah, Woodside for mine. They're all pretty straightforward except the first game, I would have thought. You would think Hayfield should win, but both you guys will go down to you first. Kyle, would you be surprised if Yallourn North won it, though?
I wouldn't be surprised, but I think Hayfield have got to get the ball moving in 2026. And I did say their team, they've got a few handy ins this week. Sheen being one, Van der Swart being another. So I think this is their time to get going.
Yeah, Van der Swart's a big in.
I think so, but they're coughing and spluttering at the moment. They're still winning comfortably. So when they get going,
true.
they're going to be a very good side.
That's a very good point you make, because that's a good sign of a good side.
That's exactly right.
You're not playing well, but you're still winning
Comfortably.
Yeah, true. Be interesting. We'll have all the around the ground scores throughout the day. So don't forget to stay tuned throughout the afternoon. And if you're in your car here around the ground at Woodside, just sit back, relax, and we'll give you the scores like Jill and Noel Walpole do. They sit at the games that we're here, and they love to have a listen in on the, they call it a transistor, not a radio, and 900 cows to carve over there, Matty. Did you know that?
Not 900. That's a hell of a lot of cows.
The parents of the president, Ash Walpole,
Mm.
Jill and Noel. 900 cows to carve.
One happy bull.
What? One happy bull. I'll tell you what, though. I mentioned lamb's fry to Jill, and didn't like that.
She doesn't cook lamb's fry.
A lot of people don't like it. I love it.
I've never had it.
Are you serious?
I'm deadly.
Kyan, have you ever had lamb's fry?
No.
Oh, my God. Yes, and Stefan on the buttons had it. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up from Stefan. I agree. I can't see Mick's head, but Mick's listening on the camera.
Thumbs down.
from the camera. So we've had two that haven't had it. Thumbs down, thumbs up. I'm giving it a thumbs up. It's one of my favourite meals. And if anyone out there or in this ground is listening or anyone, send us through a message 0477 199 222. The best spot in Gippsland that you have had lambs fry, and I'm hoping the Royal Exchange Hotel in Traralgon have it because I'm there for dinner on Monday night.
You are.
I'm there for dinner Monday night, the Royal Exchange.
I reckon you need a naked Palmer.
I reckon whatever I eat, I'll be naked. Particularly if the Blues get up over Port Adelaide.
Yes.
Did you know it's Scott Pendlebury's 433rd game today?
I haven't been living under a rock.
I only found out on the way here. Had no idea about
They've
it.
saturated it, haven't they? It's everywhere.
It's the first thing Kyan Jenkins mentioned to me this morning when he got here. Kyan, tell us a little bit about the jumper, the number 10 with the gold number you told me earlier.
Well, I've heard a little rumour that he might wear about 15 jumpers tonight, but only one of them will get auctioned off, and that one is currently sitting at just over $80,000, and the game hasn't even been played yet.
Yeah, I think, is that right, that the jumpers are going to family and friends and so forth?
Family, friends, sponsors, probably his agent will get one. He'll get a couple. The club will get one.
Oh, his old agent won't get one. I can give you the tip.
He's been
He's into him for about 500,000.
The AFL Museum will probably get one, but there'll be, I reckon, about 15 tonight, I reckon.
And they're all got gold numbers on them. Is that
Yes.
correct? Yep. Okay. Hey, don't forget Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue, Friday the 19th of June. That's not a bad siren, Matty.
Couldn't come quick enough for the
Yeah.
poor old Yarram reserves.
Friday the 19th of June, 2026, between 11 and 4:30 at the Kernot Hall in Morwell is the big Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue. It's MC'd by Tom Seagate, who's the suburban footballer. Peter Dacos will be there having a chat about Nick, no doubt, and why he didn't win the best and fairest this year and that year. And Tim Baker, the author, will be there as well. So can you read out the scores, Matty? Woodside were what?
38-17, 245
Wow.
to Yarram, 1 point
And they got that very late in that last quarter.
in the last minute, yes.
So a 244-point win to the Woodside team. That is unbelievable. So, yeah, Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show, and that's the date. Friday, 19th of June, 11 to 4:30 at the Kernot Hall in Mall. Ring Mark Ainsworth for tickets, 0439 75 0088, or email info@lvbigblokesbarbecue.com.au. And what time, Matty Mosley, do you have to ring Mark Ainsworth to buy tickets for that?
Between 2:30 in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly right. Get your tickets. We went last year. It was a massive day and should be a beauty again this year. So that's all over. I reckon Yarram will be looking forward to a shower and a beer after that. It's Indigenous round today too, guys. So we'll have the camera on the ceremony pre-game and the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue. So we'll have a look at that. Don't forget the player of the day, and a player last week, TJ Oriano, got it on debut, Matty.
Yep. What a debut it was.
Royal Exchange Hotel player of the day. So that'll go off today with the Gippy Shuttle mark of the day and the Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day. And a couple of 100 gamers today, Matty.
There is.
For
There is.
Woodside,
Yep.
Adam Jansen and Alex Walpole.
Yep.
Look at that. There's Adam. What a player
He's a
he is.
super
Yeah.
player.
And Alex Walpole.
Yep.
Super player, the two Jansens, and Alex Walpole is the grandson of Jill and Noel Walpole. 900 cows to carve. I hope Alex helps them out after the 100 game.
Those two names, though, how embedded are they into the Woodside
Yes.
fabric of the club?
Yeah, certainly. As you'll see pictures there of the players from Woodside walking out in those wonderful Indigenous jumpers.
Same as last year by the look of
Yeah,
it.
I love them. I reckon they're rippers. And you'll also see the Yarram ones. They've got the three boomerangs on them. I just think, particularly in the AFL at the moment, they're getting better and better and better.
Yes.
The Indigenous jumpers. The Richmond one last night, your side, that had a big win. Oh, not a big win, but a good win over Essendon. Michael Mitchell, him and his family designed
that.
that jumper.
Yep, I did say that.
One of the greatest players He used to take mark of the day every week and goal of the day.
He got them both in the same year. I
He
seen
did,
last
of the
night.
year.
Yeah, the goal. It was a ripper.
And he took a better mark than that one when he was playing for Claremont over in Perth, where he stood. I don't reckon he took the mark. It hit his hands and fell out straight away, but they paid the mark on effort alone, I would have thought. So as you see, the two teams lining up. They are having some audio trouble here today. So the ceremony, there'll be a smoking ceremony and so forth, but there's no audio going. So that smoking ceremony's got into my throat already. It's come through the window of the van. I don't like smoke, as you can see there. Smoking ceremony. Now, we didn't get the teams through from both teams this week. It was a bit slack. Umpires today, Darren Fairley and Corey Schultz. The boundary umpires, Chris King and Mitch Schultz. And the goal umpires, Ivan Weir and Rob Salisbury. Well, as you see there, standing there with the players as well. So we might cross down, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, to Kyan Jenkins. He's got a closer look than us. What do you think of the Indigenous jumpers, young Kyan?
I really like Woodside's, and I think Yarram's jumper's good. I haven't quite seen the front of Yarram's jumper yet.
3 boomerangs, as in a V, because Yarram had that V.
So I'll get a better view of it when they turn
Didgeridoo?
around, but I really like it.
I might just hit up the effects mic here and get that didgeridoo in.
Oh, yeah.
So we're hoping, because these are different jumpers, some of the players are going to be in different numbers. We've had a couple of number changes already, and I'm a little bit worried that there'll be some changes we haven't been told about. So that's Matt Clavarino and Cody Harrison coming out there for Yarram. Looks like Benny Johnson, Ryan Fote for Woodside. Toss of the coin. Dan Misson, sorry. So Uncle Wayne will do the welcome for country. Welcome to country, sorry.
Yes, I'm a local custodian of the Gunai Autonomous Terminal, and I'd like to welcome you to this part of the area. We've got trawling. We have 12 trawling areas, and all of them named after the 4 directions. So we've got Trawalong in the east, Yattalong in the west, Trawalong in the south, Yarram in the north, and Traralgon in the southwest. So we use our trawling country. A famous ancestor of us, known Burren, the pelican, who come past here on his way down towards Europe. And so the significance of this whole thing is celebrating the Sir Doug Nicholas, a Yorta man, here of Chuka, Forest area and the Murray River. He come from there. He achieved many things in his life. One of the things, he was a pastor. He had a pastor stuck in the Protestant church pastor, and he was a great sporting coach for Fitzroy. He was one of the first Aboriginal persons to be knighted, and became governor of South Australia. And so this is some of his achievements, and he also played for Fitzroy. And so AFL is honours him in round this weekend at the state for the Indigenous round. I want to proud his child the contributions of all the different Aboriginal players within AFL and all football areas around the country. So I was glad to see some nephews out there playing today, playing well. And so I'd like to welcome you to the round of the Traralgon and the Woodside. And so the fighters come through the smoke. When you come through the smoke, when you get these double leads, put your thoughts in there, and we'll have to play the best game that you can. So I'd like to thank you very much for inviting us here today and respecting the land of and the people of the Banai, Punai, and so by inviting us here for this record. So I hope you all have a good day today. Congratulations to the players that played earlier. Regardless of you won or lost, it was great to see you get out there and play. Thank you very much. Rock the legs. Keep your positive thoughts. Those who play up the hill, keep going. Those who are going to play, it'll help you enjoy the game.
Okay, so that was Uncle Wayne with the Welcome to Country, the Indigenous opening ceremony. Also, guys, as we bring back Kyan into the conversation, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, there's a 15-year-old debutant today for Yarram in the number 6 Guernsey, Kobe Jenkins. That is incredible. 15 years of age. I think he might have rucked this morning in the thirds game.
Yep.
So I'm expecting you to be some bit of height about him. I dare say there won't be a lot of meat on him.
The old man's the runner.
Oh, really?
And Lucas.
The old man's a big fella too.
He was the man that had a bit of a rustle with Rosedale last year.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So I'm just looking to see if I can see the number 6 Guernsey for Yarram, and I cannot.
Can't.
Which tells me he's going to be in a different Guernsey. I do. Oh, no, there he is. Yep. He's out there right near Griffin Underwood there.
Yep.
Tall and lanky, isn't he? He's a big boy for 15.
It's a typical young 15-year-old, isn't it? Just hasn't got the meat on him yet.
He's got a bit of a Silvani look about him, just quietly. Looks a bit like Alex Silvani.
Oh.
That played at Fremantle and Carlton. Gangly, skinny boy. So 15.
though. Jeez, that's young.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well done.
Kobe, enjoy the day, and I hope you go well and the team can get a win for you. Somehow none of us think that will happen.
No.
We're all going for the home team, Woodside, who are getting stronger, boys. Kai and Jenkins, they're not too far away from their best side right now.
No, there's still a few out. Michaelides, O'Sullivan, King, Jeremy Morgan, but an interesting person coming in today, Brodie Stainer, first game since the grand final last year.
Yeah, that's an interesting one, isn't it? And I think they've done that because I don't think O'Sullivan's going to come back, Matthew.
It was a very, very bad hamstring injury.
Yeah.
And at his age, it might take a while to heal, or it might be a too hard basket thing for him.
Yeah, and I reckon that's why they've gone out and had a chat to Brodie Stainer and says, look, we want to go back to back here.
He's a brown paper bag.
Oh, geez. I didn't say that. That was Matty.
Let's be real about it.
I'm very happy to see Josh Morgan back in the side.
He's a character.
Yep. Jeremy Morgan, he's still overseas. He won their best and fairest last year, so that's a massive in to come in.
Yeah.
Michaelides, as Kyan said, he's to come back in. He'd done a finger bad one, and they reckon he'll be back next week.
They time it perfectly every year.
Yeah.
Like there's just no stress at the moment. So.
And we've got him, I think it's July 11 off head back here against Cowar.
Hopefully they're at full strength.
That should be a ripper. And I reckon they've, as you said,
they had a free hit Cowar against Woodside earlier in the year.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly right. Hey, James Matten's another one from the under-18s in the number 1 Guernsey for Woodside today. Look forward to seeing him play and how well he goes. And Cooper Ryan's back into the side. The two Coopers, 32 and 33. Cooper Ryan and Cooper Earls. One's a jockey.
I was going to say, I remember the jockey.
Yeah, I call him the jockey in the 33 Guernsey. Well, 32 Cooper Ryan, he isn't much bigger. So
we've watched him a few times.
Yeah, good
and
player.
He's been a good player, yeah.
Yeah, very good player. And the Missons up back. Their bat 6 are still the ones for me that really make it hard. And it looks like, see Riley Denovan in the long sleeves? He's had the hair shaved. Is that right?
Ooh.
Number 12. Well, I've got him as 12.
No, that's Zach Richards.
Yeah. Now, they've done... See, this is what I'm saying. I hate these jumper changes.
Normally 18.
The numbers we were given, he was going to be in the 18. So, Kyan, your job is, because this happens every week, and I am sick to death of it, is probably, if you can get a screenshot of their team list. They probably should have brought it over to me, but I can say...
I reckon him and Riley
have changed
because Riley Denovan's on that number 18.
Yeah. Why do they do it and not tell us?
Yep.
It's ridiculous. So Denovan will be in the 18 by the looks of it, and Zach Richards in the 12. And there'll be plenty more, don't worry about that have changed their jumpers without telling us. The one that the first time we called these guys, their coach was brilliant, Hudson Holmes. He won the Royal Exchange Player of the Day that day, Matty.
Yes, a very, very good footballer. So hopefully we can see him actually go forward line this week and snag a few.
Yeah. I've got to ask, you've been around footy for a while, and we both have. Have you ever seen a competition? I've never seen one that changed their jumpers weekly, their numbers.
No.
This competition's Sale City last week. They're the worst for it. They do it every week.
Hasn't just been once. It's been quite a lot.
Woodside do it too.
A lot, yep.
I don't understand that.
I never had an issue with it either when I was playing. Like, I never had teammates changing numbers.
No.
Like, yeah, very interesting.
When I grew up, if you wore number 10...
That was your number?
You would not let anyone touch it.
Nah. Well, I was the same. I never gave away the number 7.
I find it astonishing that they do it. And I understand they're in the Indigenous jumpers, but they gave us the numbers.
And they're still wrong.
On Friday, and they've changed them again. Anyway, because when I seen 12, I thought, gee, Riley Denovan shaved his head, which I reckon he needs to, because it's getting wispy.
Getting thin.
It's there, and sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and let it go.
Only joking, Riley.
So, we're not far from the first bounce. And it'll be interesting to see how Yarram go today. Because they got a lot out. But they have got the Vardy boys in, which is handy.
I watched Griffin Underwood do his run out, and I reckon he's done a hammy.
Are you serious?
Yep.
In the warm-up?
Not in the warm-up. I reckon he's carrying it. Right hamstring.
Is he out there?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So Woodside will kick left of screen or the radio dial as Vardy wins the tack, goes in after it, but leaves it there for his teammate in Chisholm. Woodside goes forward. They'll take a mark right on half forward here and set sail inside is Lukey Johnson. Not a great kick. They mop up Yarram. Hurry kick outside towards Vardy. Folk gets the punch to it. Goes to ground. Claverino, the captain, taken high, will win the free kick. Centre of the ground. Early stages of the first quarter in the Chris Humphrey Office National AGL Loyang North Gippy match of the round. Griffin Underwood just trying to milk a 50 from Denovan. Umpires having nothing to do with that. So Underwood goes up towards the wing. Being held without it was Jenkins. He'll get the free kick. Bit technical, Matty.
Very.
I thought.
Yep.
Jenkins goes into the
Oh.
middle, and taking a good mark in the end was Gawley. Onto the right foot. Awkward looking style. Turns it over, but Misson couldn't collect it. Goes in after it again. They go to ground. Tapped out. Tackle. And we'll get a restart inside the 50 for Yarram.
Good start here by Yarram. Only early days, but it's been a good 90 seconds for them. And I like this ruck matchup with Vardy and Folk. It's going to be a cracking ruck duel all day. As they get the clearance, the Wildcats. They do get the clearance in the end, Morgan. Good to see him back. Not a great looking kick, and it was smothered there by Underwood. And we're going to have a boundary throw in here.
He might have copped it in the breadbasket. I don't know if he smothered it or it was kicked into his guts.
Just kicked in, it's a shank.
Anything you see down on the boundary, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, Kyle Jenkins?
It is a shirt swap between Denovan and Richards.
Unbelievable.
So we're going to have another ball up here. Fote and Vardy. We're going to get the clearance here. Kick inside 15. They look for Denovan. Drops the sitter. Does it regularly in Denovan. Does everything but hold it. And they get the clearance here, the Demons. Working around was Claverino and does get the clearance in the end. Gives the handball across to the first gamer. Just can't hold the footy in time. Was Jenkins. The pressure's good. And they're going to clear it here, Woodside. Spearing looking kick to Misson. Jansen. Holmes. Got plenty of space. Looks for Hall. Does he get the right bounce? He doesn't. It's going to go out of bounds. It's Cooper Ryan. With a boundary throw in. Bit of a scrappy start so far, Brad.
It is. We've gone 3.5 minutes nearly in this first quarter. Vardy holds a front spot, gets his fist to it. It's only going to go as far as Fife, though. He slips over. Harrison for Yarram onto the right foot. High ball up towards Jenkins at half forward. Dan Misson gets his fist to it. Jenkins does the cramming, feeds it off quickly. Good hands, ends up in the hands of Claverino. Has nowhere to go. Squares it up inside.
Nice.
Does well. Didn't panic. Finds a teammate in Tyler Chisholm. Chisholm quickly. Inside 50. Oh, the young boys dropped it. And debut was right in the goal square was Jenkins. Kobe would have taken inside the first 4 minutes to kick his first goal in senior footy. The nerves got the better of him, and they clear it out Woodside. We'll have a boundary throw in just outside 50, out of sight of the ground.
A little nervous.
I'd say so. Yeah. Would have been fantastic.
Put your
The
side
young
in
fella.
front early too.
Oh, my God. We had a debut last week, one for the ages. That would have been just as good.
Yep.
So, ball in. Holmes can't collect it. Claverino does. He's tackled. Umpire Darren Foley comes in, crosses the arm. So, ball up right in front of the Yarram coach's box. Vardy wrestles with Fote. Probably a 50-50 on that occasion. Claverino being busy early for the Demons. And again, we'll get another stoppage.
Yes, a very, very scrappy start to this game. Vardy's sort of got the honours at the moment and gets the big punch. Rendell tries to get the kick away. Jansen kicks long down the line. Looks for Denovan. Richards. Horrible bounce. A lot of numbers here for Woodside, but can they clear it, Yarram? No, they can't. We're dead set in the middle of the ground. Again, Vardy with a tap. Giving them first use at the moment. Missing with the mark.
Just haven't looked bad early, Matty.
Yeah.
The Demons.
Just it's the kick inside forward 50. But that's, as you say, they're such a good defending team. They kick to Rowan, missing. A little chip kick and you're looking for Fote. That's well. Oh, he's missed it in the end. And we have another boundary throw in.
Just got to do some housekeeping. We don't normally do this, but if anyone's listening to North Gippy FM inside the ground, someone's left a phone on Matty's boot. Come to the broadcast fan. If you're looking for a mobile phone, we've got it. And
Someone keeps ringing.
And we've rung Japan. But anyway.
As Holmes has the footy, can't get the clearance. Underwood. Another look inside forward 50, and that's a better looking kick to Vardy. And that's this next kick that they've struggled with. Good kick to Jenkins. Oh, that's a great mark. Superb mark there by Jenkins.
Oh, it might be the leader of the Gippy Shuttle
Absolutely.
mark of the day.
Good,
early.
strong mark.
Yeah, first quarter.
Yep.
Gippy Shuttle mark of the day. It took us to the last quarter to get one last week.
Yeah, and it was good conditions too. But this is the start that Yarram need.
That Gippy Shuttle might be going out to the Collingwood game at the MCG today, taking everyone from Sale.
As Jenkins comes in. Just lean backs on it a little bit. Doesn't hold the distance in the end. Claverino's there for the Demons, but it's rushed behind. And they've taken the lead. 6 minutes in. As Stockdale will bring the ball back into play.
They've had all the play.
Dominated so far.
It's unbelievable.
Yep.
Kyle Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, down on the boundary.
Well, I think you're right, Matty, with Griffin Underwood. That first kick about a minute in really struggled to get any purchase and struggled to get his leg up to kick the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on that. So they've got the footy again, do the Demons, on that outer side, out just outside 50. Oh, straight on the bread basket of Tate Chisholm. He couldn't hold it. Then he's gang tackled, taken to the ground. We'll get a restart still inside 50. This is a slow start for the Wildcats. Up it goes. Vardy takes it out of the ruck. Chisholm gives it over. High ball from Toby Mitchell. That was Ashton Jansen jumping in the air and big collision. Hopefully they're all right. Getting to their feet now. Stockdale. He won't turn this over. Have a look at this. Look at the kick. Perfect for Morgan. Just took the Yarram player out of the equation with that kick. So Morgan. Going to go backwards.
Never rushed.
To Adam Jansen in his 100th. No, they don't. So Adam Jansen to the outer side. To the brother, Ashton. Beautiful feet from the Jansen boys and ends up in the hands of Fife on the outer wing. Goes up there towards Richards. Can't take it. Again. Comes out to Tyler Chisholm for Yarram. Been good early. Vardy.
Oh, great pickup.
It wasn't a big fella below his knees. Feeds it off. They get the ball forward. Chopped off. Boundary throw in centre wing position out of side of the ground.
It's a good start here by the Demons. I did see Matt Claverino go off holding a shoulder, so hopefully he's okay, the little fella, but it didn't look too good there a couple of minutes before as we're back with the boundary throw in. Holmes gets the clearance. Ooh. Oh, Lambert, great handball inside forward 50, chip kick to Richards. Definitely within range. It's a beautiful looking kick. This is the settler they need because Yarram have dominated play here in nearly the first 10 minutes.
It's unbelievable.
That's probably only their second inside 50 for the day for the Wildcats.
Beautiful day out here, Matty.
It is. It's beautiful. Not a drop of wind.
God's country.
Yes.
900 cows to the calf. Ooh.
He's missed that to the right-hand side and it's behind. We're all square here, 10 minutes in. It's been a very slow start for the Wildcats, but a good one for the Demons.
Did I say that correctly? 900 cows to calve. No, that's better. Right, not a great kick in. Devon chops it off.
Can't kick Griffin Underwood.
No, and shouldn't be taking the kick in, should he? Morgan goes into the open.
There we go.
Goes bang and gets his first and Woodside's first, and matter of fact, the first of the day. So Josh Morgan gets the first of the day. 117 Woodside. Yarram just the one behind, as you see there. Yeah, there's no power in that leg.
Nah.
And that is on
That's happened twice.
The Martin Cameron, a local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Kai and Jenkins down on the boundary.
Well, there's a bit of activity on the Yarram bench. From what I can say, there's only 2 men on there. Kobe Jenkins went off after that marking contest. Very winded, very sore. He's come off. And Matt Claverino's taken a seat at the back of the bench. I think his day could be done.
Oh, gee, they can ill afford that.
Mm.
Folk wins a tap, goes backwards. Brunton's there. He picks it up. He's been moved into the ruck now. Gets a kick up towards half forward. The bounce doesn't help Walpole on his 100th. Pouncing on it was Angus Brunton. Goes forward. Looks for Vardy. Can't take the mark. Ball goes to ground. Free kick. Go to Dan Misson against Jenkins.
Winning the midfield at the moment.
They are, aren't
Yep,
they?
which is
Yeah.
surprising, yeah.
Yep. So Misson. Oh, he went to kick to Stockdale. He's kicked an own point. Have you ever seen that before, Matty Mosley? An own point.
If there was Tool of the Week, that's the winner.
Wow, well, that might be a new Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar tool of the week. That could be a new. It's a very good get by you, Matty. They go in the middle. Underwood lays the bump on Jansen. Gets the ball back, feeds it off to Rendell, goes up towards half forward, goes through the hands of Hunter. The Demons really doing well. Hunter, does he get the bounce? He's tackled to ground. We'll get a restart, but it is inside the Demons forward 50.
Yes, and they are still dominating play, but cannot get it on the scoreboard at the moment, and they really need to get that scoreboard pressure on. As we have a ball up inside their 50, and it's Vardy again. Just can't get a clear opportunity out of the Demons. Cody Harrison's there for Yarram, and they've given it holding the footy. And it's going to go to the Demons.
I'll tell you what, that looks like Tyler Chisholm, and he's been really good if it is.
He was very good against Gormandale too.
Yeah,
The other week we did them, so
it is Tyler Chisholm.
Yep.
He's been really good in this, what are we, 12 and a half in?
this is the settler that they need. It's been a good first 12 minutes for them. Really winds up, and it looks good, but he's hit the post.
They celebrated early.
Yeah, it looks good. So it's 1-1-7 to 3 behinds. 13 minutes gone here in the first quarter, and it's going to be Mick Stockdale to bring the ball back into play.
They'll be happy with the start, the Demons. Stockdale brings it in. High ball. Coming out was Denovan. Does well. Collects it on
No.
ground. Straight into the guts of Vardy. Handball's on the outside. Gives it off to a teammate in Thomas Matten. It's going to be cleared away. Harrison, tackled by Morgan, but didn't have the footy, umpire said. So, Cody Harrison. Beautiful kick of the footy. Goes inside 50. As soon as I said that, he's kicked to no one.
I'll tell you what, if I'm Wales Jenkins, I'm not happy.
Yes,
Yeah, that was a beautiful lead by Wales Jenkins and was not honoured.
And particularly when you then kick it like that and hit the boundary. So, round the umpire, throws it in. Folk from behind, gets the tap. Harrison's there to do the crumb. He's gone to the boundary again. He's got a tracker on that.
It's a magnet.
That's out on the full. And Woodside will take the free kick, and it'll be the 100-gamer, Alex Walpole. Be the recipient of that free kick.
At your Range Rover in the background, Brad?
No. If I owned one of them, I wouldn't be doing this job. So takes the mark. Outside defensive 50 in front of Vardy. On the left foot. Short. Morgan's had a lot of it. Feeds it off. Walpole. Touched off the boot, I thought. Comes off the belly. Ends up in the hands of Rendell. Feeds it over the top to a teammate, Mitchell. Back to Rendell in the centre.
Oh, well done.
Taps it forward. He knew he was going to
Yep.
be tackled.
Yep, experience.
Yep. So he tapped it towards Garland. Then he gets the free kick as Richards rode him into the ground.
Let's see how he kicks.
Yeah, he's got to kick short, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he does so on this occasion. Finds Toby Mitchell. Mitchell short.
Here he is
He's
again.
been really good. Chisholm.
Oh, lovely.
That's Tyler Chisholm. And he's hit up the lead. Gee, I tell you what, they're not playing like a side that has been getting beaten week in, week out. Yarram. And Ben Vardy will have a shot from 40 out directly in front. He's a beautiful kick of the footy. So they'll hit the front here. And we've gone 15 and a half into the first quarter if he can kick truly. I've put the Moz on him. Wasn't worrying him, no. Ben Vardy, straight through the middle. And the Demons have their first. They go on to 139. They lead Woodside 117. 16 minutes gone, first quarter on your Martin Cameron, a local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Jenkins on the boundary.
Despite Yarram's good start the day, he's just got a whole lot tougher. Matt Claverino has left to the ground. He's in a car. Left to the ground. He will not return for the day.
Yeah, it did look like his shoulder was out of place. So
What's the closest hospital?
Traralgon.
Oh, that's
You could
not
go
a
to
good
Yarram,
trip.
but I reckon they'll send him to Traralgon.
That's not a good trip.
No, terrible trip with a dislocated shoulder.
Oh, and he was very good early.
He was. Foat with the tap. Yarram have dominated midfield early. They're going to get the clearance again. Kicks to space. Rendell tries to get there, tries to kick it off the ground, but Richards is lurking around. He's just waiting to tackle. 3-on-1. Does well in the end. Holmes with the footy. You can't deny the Demons at the moment. They're having a real red-hot crack.
Absolutely.
It's really good to see. It's enjoyable to watch. It's going to be a free kick. As we heard there on the microphone, umpire contact.
Against Hudson Holmes.
Yep. And that happened last night too in the AFL.
Yeah, but they tell you, and he did tell them before he threw it up.
As Harrison kicks inside 50 looking for Vardy.
Oh, this would be a boil over if this happens.
Absolutely it would be.
Golly gosh.
And these Vardy brothers make this team such a massive difference. And it's the other one now in Daniel. And this is the absolute beautiful start that Yarram need. They're all over Woodside here at the moment. But can they do it for 4 quarters is yet to be seen. As Vardy comes in. Probably only 30 metres out, but he's on a pretty tight angle. And he kicks it across the face, and that's a purely ruckman kick, and it's gone out of bounds on the floor.
What's going on? What was that?
It's a ruckman kick.
Come on, man. No good.
As the Wildcats bring the ball back into play. To Holmes inside the middle. And they've attacked that middle, and then all of a sudden they're in the centre square to Richards. Handball across to White Oak. Kicks inside forward 50, and they're out here, and it's straight to Johnson.
Gee, that's good
Good
transition.
footy. Yep, and they attack that middle, and he's well within range.
Really good transition by the Wildcats, and 18 and a half into the first quarter. That might make the coach Hudson Holmes feel a little bit more comfortable because they have been outplayed.
Wouldn't be impressed at the moment, that's for sure.
They certainly have been outplayed in this first quarter. But if Johnson kicks truly here, they'll get back in front. Sits it up. Looks all right. So, Lukey Johnson gets his first of the afternoon. They go on to 2-1-13 Woodside. Yarram 1-3-9. As you'll see here, the Wide Oak kick was beautiful. Just to the perfect position. Again, taking the defender out of the equation there. And that is on your Martin Cameron, a local member for Morwell Scoreboard, Jenkins. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, it's Toby Mitchell that seems to be running around with Mick Stockdale at the moment. And I don't think Mick Stockdale's had a touch yet. Hudson Holmes only had about 1 or 2, so them two need to start getting lifting forward side.
It has been an incredible start by the Demons, but they're in front by 4 points now, the Wildcats.
Oh,
Look, beautiful tap from Vardy. Morgan does the crumbing, though, gives it to Wide Oak onto the left foot, up to the little fella there in Cooper Ryan. Not a great kick, half smothered. Jansen, that's Ashton. Threw it out the back, looking for Foat. Vardy's there, he's tackled by Foat. What's the umpire going to do? He's going to pay holding the ball or incorrect disposal, whatever they're calling it these days, Matty.
they wouldn't know.
No. Foat onto the left foot. Inside 50, just courageous. That's a Griffin Underwood specialty. Matty Mosey just back
He
back.
knew he was going to get hit there, Griffin Underwood. put his body on the line, and it's an old body too. Can't really kick far at the moment, Griffin Underwood, so he has to go short. So Woodside need to pick up on that he can't kick long or with power. Little chip kick across. Bodman. 20 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
It's a president's boy.
Yes, but Jansen marks the footy. Nothing in that. They're all running with pace, and he's a lovely looking kick too. There's Jansen. Kicks long inside forward 50. Big pack of plays, but he's... Oh, I thought he did mark it. Holmes has the footy, and we're going to have a ball up.
The coach stopped too. He thought he'd marked it. He collected the crumb and just stopped, thinking that there was a mark.
Yep.
And the umpire said no. So Holmes was all wrapped up. Well, he had a bounce down only 12 metres around from the Woodside goal. Fed out the back. Ryan on the right foot.
Looks
Shut
good.
A goal. And there's the early leader in the Traralgon Tyre service. Goal of the day to Cooper Ryan. And Woodside get their third. 3-1-19, the Wildcats. The Demons 1-3-9. Just over 21 and a half gone on the Martin Cameron local member for Morwell scoreboard. That's a great goal around the corner, Matty.
It was. Superb.
And down on the boundary, thanks to Traralgon Grahams, Kyle Jenkins.
Well, that last contest was just in front of me. I thought Jansen was a little bit lucky there because I thought he stepped off his line, then got tackled. I thought I should have been holding the ball.
Okay. Vardy wins a tap. Morgan again. He's just roving to Vardy at the moment. Josh Morgan gets a free kick. Has Stockdale running off. I know Mickey Stockdale watches these games on a Sunday, and just remember, Kyle Jenkins said you haven't had a touch, Mickey.
Here's again.
He's going to have 50 now. Goes inside 50. Ball sits up. Holmes can't collect it. Goes back in after it. Jansen's there. Falls to ground. Ryan, who just kicked that beautiful goal, feeds it off to the coach and Holmes. Left foot off the ground. High ball out towards the boundary. It'll trickle out over right forward pocket. The Wildcats will have a boundary throw in.
Geez, that would have been a good one if he could kick it through the big sticks. As good as Yarram been. They're down by 10 points at the moment. As we're deep inside, Woodside's forward 50 again. Johnson up against Vardy. Vardy with a big punch. Underwood on the left foot. Terrible.
What's he been on one leg?
And he's severely injured. Chip kick. Plenty of space, but great spoil. Can they get the clearance here? They can't. Johnson again kicks inside forward. 50. Just to the left of the post, and we're going to have another kick in here. And Underwood would not be taking the honours this time. It's going to be Rendell.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Good move. Sutherland's got plenty of space.
Been quiet.
For him, yes.
Yeah.
He's normally got pretty high standards. Doesn't have a lot to kick to, so he'll probably have to go down the line. And that's exactly what he does. Little chip kick looking for Underwood. Tough ask up against Johnson. Does well again, Underwood.
He's so honest.
Yep. Johnson. Morgan. To Lambert. Not a great looking kick. And they've turned the footy over again here, the Wildcats. But then the Demons have done exactly the same into missing. And they kick it across the ground to Fife. And then across again to the little man in Earls.
Gee, they're great by feet, the Wildcats. Yep. Earls up towards half forward. Richards, they wouldn't give up on the tackle. They did well there, the Demons. He got his handball away and he's not happy with the attention.
You can't knock their endeavour.
From Chisholm, no. Chisholm goes back at him. Umpire's going to get the free kick to Richards against Chisholm. They quite often miss the first one, Matty.
Retaliation.
Yeah. You always got to remember can't hide, get him later. Goes inside. Johnson from behind couldn't take the mark. Holmes gets the crumb. High fend-off, was it?
Yeah. Yep.
Not officiating umpire on that occasion. Darren Farley seen that one. And Underwood, who's nearly the best player on the ground.
Yep.
On one leg,
Can hardly kick.
He's 84 years of age. Goes short to the big fella.
He's also been very good.
He has. Daniel Vardy's playing arguably on the best ruckman in the competition in Ryan Fote. Up towards half back. Coming out was the young fella James Matten from the under-18s. Gets a handball forward. Gang tackle there. We'll have a boundary throw in. Right in front of the Wildcats coaches box. They enjoy an 11-point lead. Nearly 26 minutes gone into the first quarter. Might be time to check those around the ground scores too. I can tell you that as the ball comes in, they fall across it. I can tell you that my computer's just crashed. Hayfield up by 2 points at the moment over Yallourn North. That will be a ripper, that game. Cowar 40 points up over Sale City. A goal up, Glengarry over Churchill. And 24 points, Rosedale over TTU. Quick kick from Fife. High ball. Gee, mark that and play fair. That hasn't required the required distance. And goes through the hands of Chisholm in the end. That's Tyler Chisholm. Richards, handball on the out. It's going to end up in the hands of Denovan. Gets it back to Richards, who just collides heavily with Bodman. And we'll get a bounce down right on the chalk. 50 round from the Woodside goal.
27 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Vardy again with the tap. Looks for Underwood. Mountain of players around this footy. Yarram will just want to shut down the quarter now. They can't afford another one. They've had a great first quarter. Again, it's Vardy. Gains some territory, but it's White Oak. That's a big hit.
Gee, that's a big
And that looked like that hit him in the head as well.
Yeah.
He doesn't look too flash
He
hot.
gets hit every
A
time.
lot. Puts his head in a lot of silly
Yeah.
places.
When we cover Woodside, I don't reckon there's been a game he hasn't been hit.
Yep.
And he's not well.
Big punch there by Vardy, but it's Fife. Had a good start as well. Just done everything right there, but hold the footy there was Matten. But Underwood had the footy.
Yeah, White Oak's come off.
Yeah, he doesn't look good.
Crossed down to the boundary thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, White Oak not looking good either, but there was another one for Yarram. Matthew Garland right in front of him. He struggled getting up after a tackle. He hobbled to the bench as well.
So it's a bit like last night's game. There's injuries everywhere at the moment.
I thought it wouldn't take you as long as it has to talk about last night's
How
game.
good was it, the most mighty Tigers? Doesn't happen very often at the moment. Has missed and gets another kick inside forward 50. Sutherland does well with the spoil. Denovan's there with the toe poke. Is that kicking in danger?
Oh, gee, I've seen worse not paid.
Unlucky, but technically there.
Wow. I just reckon you've got to kick the hand.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
And it's quarter time. And we have a look here on the replay. Very unlucky. Yeah, technically there.
Oh, well, if we want to get technical, well...
That's right. When do you stop?
Yeah, fair enough. So, quarter time here at Woodside. They're 3-2-20. The Woodside team. Yarram a 1-3-9. That's on your Martin Cameron, local member from All Scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins will go out and have a listen. And he might even try and grab an interview too. You know what he's like. He doesn't mind getting an interview at quarter time, Matty. And there'll be all the around the ground scores, and it looks like there might be a couple of surprises on the go there at the moment. It's quarter time here at Woodside. We'll be back after these short messages, and it's the Wildcats, the home team, by 11 points. Flanagan's Royal Exchange Hotel Traralgon is a great spot to catch up with friends any day, all night of the week. From assorted beers and ciders on tap to a game of pool with your mates. Sit and relax in the spacious surrounds of the sports bar. And never forget the wonderful range of Palmers on Pot and Palmer Wednesday nights. So what are you waiting for? Drop down to Flanagan's Royal Exchange Hotel today, 64 Princess Highway, Traralgon. Chris Humphrey Office National is proud to stand behind local business and the North Gippsland Football Netball League, helping keep clubs, offices and organisations running smoothly on and off the field. From managed IT and phone systems to Canon photocopiers and complete office fit-outs, we help Gippsland organisations work smarter and run better. Local people, local knowledge, local support. Chris Humphrey, Office National, supporting Gippsland, from the office to the Oval. Gippy Shuttle is your reliable airport transfer service. We provide airport transfers from a wide range of locations across Gippsland. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees, easy secure online booking, available 24/7, late model, comfortable and well-maintained vehicles. gippyshuttle.net.au. Looking for somewhere to host your next function? Well, the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club is the perfect venue. A modern function room which is spacious, private and offers stunning views over the track and surrounds. It's the ideal setting to celebrate with friends, family or colleagues. The Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club, 44 to 66 McNairn Road, Traralgon. Wilson Transport has assisted companies both locally and all over Australia by providing freight and storage services for over 50 years. With our head office located in Gippsland, Victoria, Wilson Transport is proud to engage with local people and local businesses wherever possible. Family owned and operated. Wilson Transport, 5133 9000. Traralgon Tyre Service is a market leader in the supply, fitting and servicing of passenger, commercial and industrial tyres in the Gippsland region of Victoria. If you're in need of a tyre replacement, adjustment or any other tyre related service, please look no further. Our team of professionals at Traralgon Tyre Service are here for you. Traralgon Tyre Service, 48 Standing Drive, Traralgon, or give them a call, 5174 9344. Welcome back to the Woodside ground where the home team are up by 11 points, 3-2-20. Yarram, very serviceable and went okay in that first quarter. They'd be quite happy, 1-3-9. And it's time to cross down to Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, because he would have added a little bit of a chat and listened in. Are they happy down there at the Wildcats?
I went to the Wildcats briefly, Hudson Holmes giving them a nice stern instruction. Nothing changes them. Cam Whiteoak looks good to go. He participated in his line and the team huddle. For Yarram, Jenkins is fine. Garland's fine, but Matt Clavarino, is off to hospital with an AC joint injury.
So Cam Whiteoak's going to come back on?
Yes, that looks it. He was in his line huddle and he was in his team huddle and he looks good.
He might look good, but you're going to knock around the head. I'm not real keen on that, Matty.
In this day and age, is it the right decision?
Have we learnt anything?
Then I just wanted to comment on Brodie Stainer too. I don't think he had a touch in that first quarter. Didn't look to be presenting up at the ball. Maybe a bit of rustiness, but I'd like to see more out of him this quarter.
It's only May.
Yes.
Give him a chance.
Yes.
He'll come good when he needs to.
He'll just kick that goal. You did that to Mick Stockdale. He went and got 15 possessions after that. So you've put the acid on Brodie Stainer. So Brodie, if you're watching, he's
it's all Colin's fault.
It'll be interesting. He's right though. I've not noticed Brodie Stainer.
I'm a 29.
Oh yeah, I know number he's wearing, Matty, but I haven't noticed him. Have you?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
I haven't seen him.
He did set up a goal for Cooper Ryan.
He's got donuts. Absolute donuts. I'm a bit worried about Cam Whiteoak being back out on the ground. I cannot see him out on the ground, actually, Matty. I don't know if he... Oh, yes, he's gone forward, Cam Whiteoak, and he's gone to Griffin Underwood. So if you've worn one in the mouth in the first quarter, that's not the man you want to go to. You might wear a second one. All right. So we're about to get underway, the second quarter here at Woodside, and it was a very gallant Yarram in that first quarter. Rosedale 46, TTU 7. When Gary 40, Churchill 41. So 1 point, Churchill. Cowar 54, Sale City 8. Umpire has pulled a free kick. No, the boundary umpire was an encroaching in on. Gee, you don't see that happen these days that much.
No.
Folk to Holmes. Off to the running Ashton Jansen off the back half.
Oh,
Beautiful kick to Donovan. He's taken the mark on 50. Good start here for Woodside. Oh, have a look at the kick. An absolute masterclass by Woodside from the middle of the ground straight out. And here is Brody Stainer. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
30 seconds.
It's almost like my points bet here, guys. Anytime I pull someone, they decide to turn into Gary Ablett the next quarter.
He's got the Gary Ablett number on. So Stainer, in he comes.
There he
In the middle. Don't you worry about that. Brody Stainer, but I'm with Kyan. I hadn't noticed him. And they've got to him. See, they all thought it too. Yeah, but it's his first game back. An incredible passage of play, Matty, from the Wildcats. The foot here, look at this from Donovan. A beautiful kick all the way out.
Didn't have to break stride.
No. That was ominous. That first minute of the second quarter. Holmes might have stung him into action. Matty Dyke in there too, in the middle.
Been quiet.
Yeah, he has. Hasn't played a lot of footy this year, has he, Matty Dyke? I don't think.
Never does early. He
No.
always comes good later on in the year.
Chisholm wrapped up by Dyke. We'll get a bounce down. I've just got the feeling it's going to get very dark here today, this afternoon. It's quite dark already. Maybe because I've got the tinted window closed. So out comes Jansen in his 100th. Feeds it forward towards Richard. He can't take it. Morgan gets around one. Handball over the top from Dyke. Hits Lambert. Goes inside 50. A nothing kick, really. Ryan does well. Back to Lambert. Can he get a shot on goal? He does.
Oh!
The wingmen are lining up, kicking them now.
Got to be a contender
Oh, you reckon?
so far.
So far.
Followed up.
Yes, I would say so. I still like, was it the first quarter Cooper Ryans?
Yeah.
I thought that was an absolute beauty around the corner in the first quarter. But anyway, 5-2-32 Woodside. Yarram 1-3-9. 2.5 minutes in, Matty, and they've kicked 2 early quick goals on the Martin. Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard.
Yeah, they've done it very quickly. The Wildcats. They've come to life. Vote with the tap. Chisholm again, but it's Morgan. They're starting to win the midfield battle now because it was dominated by the Demons earlier. Morgan again nearly followed up. They've gone for territory. Johnson just holds the footy and he doesn't want to get rid of it.
He was selling hot dogs in the canteen earlier this morning. Benny Johnson,
Did you get one?
premiership coach. No, I didn't. I just got a couple of cans of Coke Zero.
Oh.
Hey, watch the back. Feel the square at the centre.
Vardy with the tap. A beautiful tap it was as well. And Chisholm and Dyke against each other, which is another good matchup. Looks a bit different, doesn't he, Matty Dyke? Normally has the long sleeve on.
Yes.
Normally wearing the number 60, but not today. He's in the 16 jumper as we have a boundary throw in. Holmes is there for the Wildcats and Dyke's there again, starting to get busy. Holmes gets a little kick to Johnson, just hits him before he could mark it, but it's a great pick-up. Gets onto that left side. Looking for Richards, and it's a good kick. He'll turn and move the ball quickly. Goes inside, not a good-looking kick, but it's Morgan. Back to Richards, and it's an absolute horrible bounce. Jansen was just dancing around. He couldn't bend down and pick it up, but Chisholm for Yarram has the footy. They've done well in the end, the Demons. Vardy. Chisholm again. Gives it back to Chisholm. They've got time to go to Underwood. Does well and copped it beautifully. He knew he was going to get the contact, but the delivery was great. Demons inside forward 50. Jenkins is lurking around. Missing. Cleans up Jansen. They've got a little bit of time. They've turned the ball across to the other side of the ground looking for Johnson, but Johnson gets a horrible bounce. But the tackle was brilliant as we have another ball up here. Centre wing here. And the Demons seem to have settled a little bit, but they've given a couple of goals early here in the second quarter.
5 minutes into the second quarter. Ball up outer wing. They lead by 23 points now. That's holding the ball, no doubt. So it'll go to Yarram. Between wing and half forward. Short kick, a bit on it, but Vardy does well. Comes to ground. Ashton Jansen mops up, has wide open the middle of the ground. All on his own. Short again. Richards. Got Ashton Jansen moving for him if he wants him. Decides to go low to
great
Holmes. Right on 50. He's able to go inside.
Oh.
50. Just walks around Toby Mitchell. Has a shot at goal and he hates it. This is a long way to the right.
Did he take it too easy? Or he made it look too easy?
Yeah, he does make things look easy.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. So 24 points up the Wildcats, 6 minutes into this second quarter. Jenkins short. Gee, he's been very good, Tyler Chisholm. Player on the outside. High ball up towards half back, gets to the front. Underwood. Gets it out to Mitchell. He's tackled to the ground. We'll get a restart again. It's 50 metres around from the Woodside goal. Don't forget the big halftime show. Thanks to Hip Pocket Morwell. Denovan takes the mark. 30 out. Slide angle.
Starting to feel a little bit more comfortable at his new club now.
Oh, well, I'm not being rude, but geez, he'd be pretty happy he's here. Wouldn't he?
Be pretty tough at TTU, being a forward.
You bet it would. So Denovan, Dyke screaming for it square.
Normally 5 skips.
Yes, hasn't kicked one today. Here comes the side skips. Look at that. Oh, that's a beautiful kick. He's got one now. Don't worry about that. And this looks like it could start to get a little bit ugly, Matty. 6-3-39 Woodside. Yarram 139. Nearly 8 minutes gone, second quarter on your Martin Cameron local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Didn't ask you last week about your voting, and you're voting, and you're ready to vote, and you're doing your homework. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Kyan Jenkins.
No homework started yet, boys. University's too busy. That's Denovan's 17th goal for the season. Starting to find his form from that first half of last year.
You're not studying politics at university, are you?
Unfortunately not. I would have loved to, but...
So we're back in the middle.
Doesn't say too much about
No,
politics.
he never does. And it's Holmes. He's starting to get busy as well. Johnson. He'll get another forward 50 entry. Kicks it in long.
Oh,
Underwood.
Griffin.
Just
He's
puts his
not-
body on the line. He's
Yes.
done a hammy. He's been their best player.
So courageous.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And that's the hamstring problem we have. He's got no power and he's popped it up and it's Stainer with the bounce. Kicks his second for the afternoon.
He's going to end up kicking the most goals on the ground today, Brody Stainer. You
If
do
you-
realise that?
If you're Griffin Underwood, do you tell your teammates, I can't kick, come to me and give me the handball?
Yeah, he's doing hamstring stretch now in the goal square, yeah.
You know, as good as Yarram have been, they're 6 goals down.
Yeah.
And that's a worry.
It's Woodside 7-3-45, Yarram 139, 9 minutes gone. Second quarter on your Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard on the boundary. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Woof, woof. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, with Caleb Pearce out today for Yarram as well, another one off half-back, I feel like they're starting to really miss him. And with Griffin Underwood not being able to kick the ball, his teammates should know they should be running off for handballs.
Might have some mic troubles with the young fella down there. We
Yes.
might get that changed at half time.
As it's Chisholm, forward 50 entry. It's a beautiful kick. Just couldn't hold in the end was Jenkins. But Stockdale, only a lovely ball user to Jansen. To the coach and Holmes. Starting to get busy. Getting a little bit of it this second quarter. Kicks to Dyke. And Dyke's got time to Wido. Good footy. And they kick to that man in Stainer. And Kyan Jenkins, you have absolutely jinxed this. He's going for his third in 10 minutes.
He's going to end up the Royal Exchange Hotel Player of the Day. Oh,
As Brody Stainer comes in. First game for the year. Normally a beautiful kick. And that's no exception. He's kicked his third for the quarter. And Yarram are really starting to struggle. It's 8-3-51 Woodside to Yarram 139 on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, the Yarram midfield now just starting to tire out, and they simply cannot run goal side with the Woodside midfielders at this minute.
Are we going to talk about the elephant in the room, Brody Stainer?
Well, I wasn't wrong. He didn't have a touch in the first quarter, and now the ball's coming in 100 mile an hour. He's getting it absolutely perfect to his chest.
I'd have done it with another player in the first quarter, Mickey Stockdale, too. Just call
So we're back in the middle again. The Wildcats really starting to take control big time. And so is this man. That's a superb tap to Wide Oak, to Holmes, to Denovan.
Ooh.
Here he is again, Stainer.
Don't handball
Has
it.
plenty of time. He goes for his fourth.
Oh, that would have brought the house down.
It wasn't a good kick.
Oh, I
Kicked it out of bounds on the full.
I had a look at Kyan, and he's hiding behind the box. When Stainer grabbed that, he thought, oh, no.
As the Demons bring the ball back into play. Not a good kick. Going out of bounds. We're going to have a boundary throw in. 11 and a half minutes gone here in the second quarter.
Yeah, so they've put it on now, haven't they? They've kicked 5 in the second quarter, and there's only 12 minutes gone.
Yeah, jeez.
So 5 in 12 minutes of footy. It's pretty damning. 3 of them have gone to Brody Stainer. Can I say that again? 3 of them have gone to Brody Stainer. Chisholm taps it away from Morgan, then collects it, feeds it back to Mitchell onto the right foot, round the corner. Wants Harrison, but Stockdale worried him out of it. The big fella, Daniel Vardy, takes it out over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in right in front of the Sports Stream Live broadcast box. Don't forget, the Hip Pocket Mall halftime show, all the around the ground scores. And I can tell you, Churchill 3 points up over Glengarry. That looks like some sort of game. Rosedale 46, TTU 7, 72 Cowar, Sales City just the 9. And the other big game is Hayfield have drawn away now by 19 points. They're 52 and they've been inaccurate, 7-10.
Dominating play.
They are dominating. Yallourn North 5, 3-33. Ball comes back into play.
Oh,
Vardy just with a backhand.
yeah, what a ripper that was.
Fyfe chops it off and he's tackled to the ground by Angus Brunton. We'll get a ball up again.
He's a big man, isn't he, Daniel
He's
Vardy?
massive. Wins it again. And the thud you heard in the effects, Mike. Harrison to Brunton. He's tackled by Ashton Jansen. Ball spills free. Holmes raised another tackle. No Pryor, as you can hear. The effects mic working very well today, Matty. Picking everything up.
Yep.
Yeah. No wind whatsoever here. It is just a beautiful day for football. A lot of players around the ball here.
Too many.
42-point lead. The Wildcats, 13.5 into the second. Again, Brunton tackled by Ashton Jansen. Fote and Vardy, two great ruckmen. Fote wins it to Wide Oak. So Morgan to Stockdale and out over the boundary line. Right in front of our man down on the boundary, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, Kyan Jenkins.
More touches than Mickey Stockdale this game, fellas.
Ball in. 50-50. Fote ends up getting the handball. Mitchell intercepts. Jeffs is there. Haven't seen him today.
No.
Holmes. Wide Oak on the outside. Back to Holmes.
Oh!
Sells a beautiful bit of candy. Stockdale to Holmes again. He's had 4 possessions in the space of 8 seconds. Oh, he's going to get out the ball here. Mitchell, he's asked to knock it out. Oh, and Holmes has kicked it straight into him. Jenkins, he wants the boundary. And he's going to get it as a little jockey. Cooper Earls rides him over the boundary line. With a boundary throw in. Right half forward for the Wildcats.
Can sell some candy. The Woodside coach at Holmes. Fote just grabs it out of the ruck. To Fife. Kicks it down the line. Looking dangerous again. It's Matten, and that is an absolute ripper of a goal. Is that the goal of the day?
That's got to be the leader, Matty. I would have thought for the Traralgon Tyre Service goal of the day. The young under-18 player up in the seniors. Tommy Matten, what a ripper. Better than the other one, I would have thought.
Yep, absolutely fantastic goal.
Cooper Ryan.
With the check side.
Yeah, James Matten in the second quarter. There's no doubt. That's your leader for Traralgon Tyre Service goal of the day. And thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Would you agree, Kyle Jenkins?
That's definitely goal. That's definitely goal of the day, and it's his first ever senior goal as well for James Matten.
Not a bad first goal. We're back in the middle. Woodside really taking control. Just 16 minutes gone. Fote up in the ruck. Holmes again had a fantastic second quarter. He's really taking control of the game. Jeffs back to Holmes. Just a lot of plays around the footy here. Had nowhere to go. Pressure was good in the end by the Demons. We're going to have a boundary throw in. This Fote's going to go up in the ruck. And he's going to go up in the ruck against Burton. It's the tap was Fote. Holmes with the tackle, and it's a superb tackle as well. Dyke with the footy. It's a Fote. Dyke didn't have the footy. Harrison tries to get a quick kick, but it is smothered. Holmes with the tackle. That ball's going to go nowhere. We're going to have another ball up here. 17 minutes gone here in the second quarter. And Yarram have really slowed down here in the second quarter after a superb first quarter. Fote just times it well to Morgan. Gets a good kick into forward 50, and it's gone to Denovan. There's a one-on-one here with Stainer. Just pops it up, and he gets to work. And Ryan Jenkins, your man.
He's stuck back behind the box down there again.
What's this for the quarter, Kyan?
Number 1.
It's going to be his fourth goal for the quarter.
Not an easy kick, though. As Stainer comes in. Leans back on. That's absolutely magnificent. Brody Stainer has 4 for the quarter.
When has anybody ever put it on a bloke at quarter time? He's gone out and gone bang, 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 bang. 4 in the second quarter. Woodside 10-3. 63. Yarram 1-3-9. Nearly 18 minutes gone in the second quarter on your Martin Cameron local member for Morwell Scoreboard. I'll tell you what. They have kicked 7 goals in 18 minutes. Kai Jenkins on the boundary, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, the Yarram bench simply has no answers. They're back to 3 on the bench, but it's simply they're just running out of gas, and the Woodside forwards are getting too much separation as Hudson Holmes goes for a rest at full forward.
Had a great second quarter too.
Hasn't he? What a quarter. And coach has really stood up in this quarter, and Josh Morgan's been brilliant as well. So, as you said, Matty, they've started to take control around the centre now as Vardy wins the tap. Bodman. Morgan has a player on the outside, and Alex Walpole fumbles, but has time to go back on it. Goes inside 50. Underwood. Quick kick out of the defensive 50. Backing back is Ryan. He takes the mark. It's going to go short. Holmes takes the mark. A centre forward. He's going to get 50. You heard the umpire.
Didn't look like a lot in it.
Against Thomas Matten. He said you slammed him into the ground, and Ben Johnson's not happy about it, and very rarely he does anything. Here is look here. Whack. Oh, I don't know.
Got to make him earn it, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know if it was... I don't think it was the fist in the head. I think it was more of his shoulder. The fist was trying to punch the footy.
Not a lot in it.
I didn't think so, but we played in another era, Matty, where that was given before you even run out on the ground.
Yep.
Holmes comes in. Oh, he goes straight out.
Not happy with it.
So maybe there might have been more to it, and it's on.
He's not happy with it.
No, not happy at all, so I might be wrong. Hudson Holmes gets his first for the day, and Woodside's 11th, 8 of which have come in the first 20 minutes or the 20 minutes of the second quarter, and they go at 11-3-69. Here it is here. Just see. Yeah,
Doesn't look like much.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but anyway, 11-3-69 Woodside. Yarram 139, 20 gone, second quarter. The Martin Cameron local member for more scoreboard. Jenkins on the boundary, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, I reckon Hudson Holmes has kicked that ball over that goal net into the tree on purpose so we could have a run at the defender there.
So we're back in the middle. 10-goal margin to the Wildcats. Fight really starting to get going too, and it's wide open with the clearance. Harrison does well for the Demons. Lovely looking kick to Vardy. Just going to mop up here with Jeffs, but they turn the footy over. Missing. Up against Jenkins. Toby Mitchell does superbly there for the Demons. We're going to have a ball up inside their forward 50. They just need to hold it in there for a minute or two, pile the pressure back on. And it's going to be the other brother in Vardy, in Ben, up against Misson. Another boundary throw in here. 21 minutes gone here in the second quarter. And it's Woodside. Really got going here in the second quarter after a disappointing first quarter, and it's been led by their coach. Led from the front. Misson with a big punch. Harrison didn't have the footy. Morgan was around him. Takes the mark in Ryan. They kick in a dangerous area to Wide Oak. To Stockdale. Build up's good. Now they've got a lot of space here. Into Ryan again. He's worked hard. And he does everything but hold it, Jansen. Ryan gets the hip and shoulder from a Vardy. But the movement from back line to forward line is absolutely superb footy. And they do it too easy at the moment. It's going to be a ball up inside forward 50. Big punch there by Vardy. Blokes do that a lot. I'm going to get the clearance. Up and under kick. And it's going to be a downfield. It was dumped after the kick. Not a lot in it. But it was there. Vardy with the footy. They want to keep it moving. Just doesn't have a lot to kick to. Jenkins is high up, so he's not going to be deep forward. Kicks long inside forward 50. God.
Great mark.
Fantastic mark. Mitchell. Right on the 50-metre mark.
Hard to believe they're only 11 points in front of quarter time. Woodside and Yarram look like, hey,
They're here to play.
Yeah. Now it's 60 points.
Yep. And he'll have to kick at 55. Just going to fall short. 10 metres short. But there's a Vardy there. Does he get the right bounce? No. It's Jansen. Gives the handball across to Wide Oak. To Dyke. Kicks it long. So they've got it out of defensive 50 really quickly. Looking for Richards. The ruckman in Vardy trying to pick the footy up. It's a long way down. He's been lurked around by Zach Richards as well and Ryan. Must have been touched off the footy. And we're going to have a ball up here. 23 and a half minutes gone here in the second quarter.
I think he didn't pay 15.
Really?
Yes.
Jeez.
That's what I thought. You see it at the top level at the moment. Their estimates of meterage is out of whack at the top level in the AFL.
Clearly didn't learn it at school.
No. It's crossed down to our own man from Traralgon Greyhounds, Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, Griffin Underwood's now playing as a high half-forward flanker, so he's starting at the forward half, rolling back. But the issue is Cooper Ryan was on him and was running about 15 to 20 metres off him at all
Too
times.
quick. Yep.
We're not long away from the Hip Pocket Mall half-time show. Stay tuned for that. All around the ground scores as Morgan gives it to Wide Oak. Goes inside 50. Johnson uses the body. Stainer with some hands. Quick lightning hands out to Johnson, but he's missed to the left. So, very close to half-time here. It's Jenkins. In fact, it's Rendell. Brings it into play on the outer side, and that's Ben Vardy taking the mark. outside their defensive 50. Taking his time. Low ball. It's probably their best player in Tyler Chisholm.
Mm.
Short up the line. Brunton. It's Will. He goes short again to Garland. Right on the centre wing, out of side of the ground, late in this second quarter. Gee, they're playing very short, aren't they, to Jenkins this time? Between wing and half forward. It's taken 5 kicks to get to there. Then they haven't got anyone.
Next kick.
Yeah. So he goes longer, high ball. Dan Misson drops the mark. Quick kick forward from Bodman. It's come back the other way, though, and it bounces beautifully. Oh, handball turned over. Fights in there, goes low. They jump upon him. It was Lambert that laid the handball off that missed the target. So left half forward for the Demons. Fote wins a tap. Ball goes out over the boundary line in front of Fife and Bodman with the boundary throw in right in front of our man down on the boundary there, Kai Jenkins. What's on the menu for half time?
Probably going into both teams' rooms and then coming over to talk some banter with you fellas.
Make sure you bring a bucket of chips. Ball goes out over the top. Lambert lays the tackle on Garland. Gee, White Oak doesn't know any other way but
head
down.
first.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous thing, though. You've got to be careful.
I'd nearly be putting a helmet on the young fella. He goes in so low with that head down low. Fote and Brunton. Fote wins the tap. Goes back in after it again. Tackle from Will Bodman. On young Matten. So Fote wins a tap. Chisholm's in there. Knocks it forward. Oh, well done. Has his kick smothered, though, by Stockdale. And then he lays the tackle. He was hoping that Luke Hunter might have had a free kick against him for holding the ball, but not paid. Fote. Brunton. Fote wins a tap. Oh, wide up. Great crumb out to the running.
Look at those little legs.
Jack, 14 bounces. Goes inside. 50. Gets out over the back. Oh, Stainer. Couldn't collect it. Sutherland wins the ball. Gets the handball away. Harrison over the top to Underwood. Really limping heavily now. Short to Bodman. Takes a mark inside the field of play.
Did well in the end was Underwood. Little chip kick to Vardy. Made the big man work. Oh, dangerous. Kicking, and that's also a dangerous looking kick. White Oaks there. Missing. Just hold it in. They're going to have a ball up here. Nearly half time. 28 minutes here in the second quarter. It's a 10-goal margin. 61 points. They've really taken over the midfield here, and it's White Oak again with a superb tap from Fote, but it's going to be a free kick, and they've been given the advantage. Harrison, normally a lovely kick, looking for Jenkins, does not mark it. Does well with the recovery, does it come around? It looks very good. Just fell short. Jeez, he did well in the end, missing, but that would have been a great goal there for the Demons, and it's Stockdale on that left foot to Dyke, and he's got a lot of room. He can run a good 50 here. Going to get another 50 entry here, and they're looking for the coach in Holmes. It's just going to rush over the boundary line. I'm going to have a boundary throw in here. But the transition from back to forward for Woodside is a telling story here at the moment.
Yeah, 8-2 to nothing this quarter.
And it's starting from the back line. It's good to watch. And it's Stockdale to Dyke. It's all their big names. Fote gets front position, a superb tap, just couldn't get it on the fly. They get the clearance, but Fife's there for Woodside with the spoil and does well. 29 and a half minutes gone here. And Yarram really need to reset. Ball back into play. Vote again, really taking authority in the ruck now. Missing. Good mark in the end by Vardy.
Wasn't it?
Yep. Kicks to Jenkins. And they're very predictable. It goes to Vardy, goes to Jenkins. But it's this area of the ground that they're struggling in at the moment, the Demons. And it's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to the Demons.
Yeah.
Just before half-time.
He's definitely tripped up on that occasion.
Chisholm.
Tyler Chisholm. So they haven't scored this quarter. 30 and a half minutes gone. His opposition has kicked 8-2. So to say they need this one is a complete understatement. I can tell you, Cowara 91, Sale City 22, Hayfield 53, Yallourn North 39 as Tyler Chisholm comes in. Just going to get there.
That's a goal.
Did Adam Jansen get his hands to it? No, he didn't.
Ooh.
So Tyler Chisholm finally gets a goal for the quarter for Yarram. They go on a 2-3-15. Woodside 11-4-70. 31 minutes gone. Second quarter on your Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Just got there.
Ooh.
A double-hander of Adam Jansen must have been over the line down to the boundary thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Kai Jenkins.
Another injury concern for this game. Alex Jeffs limping to the bench for Woodside. He come off, it looks like a rolled ankle, got off and then immediately fell to his clutches. He's now hobbling back to the bench.
Okay. Back in the middle. Big thumping punch to centre half forward. Gets through the hands of Richards, and Lockie Roberts is able to mop up. Comes off the chest of Stockdale, which enabled Tyler Chisholm to get the hands over the top. There's going to be a free kick to the Demons on that outer wing to Angus Brunton. There's his brother on the outside. In Will, inside 50, turned it over. Ryan Folk takes a very good defensive mark.
Dangerous looking kick. They look for White Oak. They like to switch the play. Denovan. Just misjudged the ball there was Riley. Morgan just takes on all the players, and that's holding the footy.
It's a very good tackle, isn't it, by Tommy, Matt?
He wouldn't be happy with that, Josh Morgan. Very proud young man, as we've seen him last year. Chip kick, and they've turned the footy over straight to White Oak. Had a superb first half again. He'll kick long, and he'll look for Denovan, and it's a good-looking kick. I don't think he was expecting that, Riley Denovan. And that's also a lovely kick to Stainer, or Johnson, to Jansen. Kicks inside forward. 50.
Any 100, thank you very much.
How easy do you want to make it? Right on half-time.
Wow.
It's a 10-goal margin. 12-4-76 to Yarram 2-3-15. And, geez, it was a good quarter there by the Wildcats.
So it's a 61-point lead at half-time to the Woodside Wildcats after they piled on 9 goals, 2-1 straight in that quarter. And Adam Jansen has kicked a goal in his 100th game. We just need Alex Walpole to look after that as well to get one himself in his 100th game. And we're going to take a short break. And when we come back from that break, it's going to be the Hip Pocket Mall halftime show where we'll go around all the grounds, have the goal kickers, better players to halftime in what has been just a clinical second quarter on the home side Wildcats effort. And it's 12-4-76 Woodside to Yarram 2-3-15 after putting in a good first quarter, but they were really taken to the medal in that second. So it's the Wildcats by 61 points. We'll be back here at Woodside Reserve very shortly. Flanagan's Royal Exchange Hotel Traralgon is a great spot to catch up with friends any day, all night of the week. From assorted beers and ciders on tap to a game of pool with your mates. Sit and relax in the spacious surrounds of the sports bar. And never forget the wonderful range of Palmers on Pot and Palmer Wednesday nights. So what are you waiting for? Drop down to Flanagan's Royal Exchange Hotel today, 64 Princess Highway, Traralgon. Chris Humphrey Office National is proud to stand behind local business and the North Gippsland Football Netball League, helping keep clubs, offices and organisations running smoothly on and off the field. From managed IT and phone systems to Canon photocopiers and complete office fit-outs, we help Gippsland organisations work smarter and run better. Local people, local knowledge, local support. Chris Humphrey, Office National, supporting Gippsland. From the office to the Oval. Gippy Shuttle is your reliable airport transfer service. We provide airport transfers from a wide range of locations across Gippsland. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees, easy secure online booking, available 24/7, late model, comfortable and well-maintained vehicles. gippyshuttle.net.au. Looking for somewhere to host your next function? Well, the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club is the perfect venue. A modern function room which is spacious, private and offers stunning views over the track and surrounds. It's the ideal setting to celebrate with friends, family or colleagues. The Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club, 44 to 66 McNairn Road, Traralgon. Wilson Transport has assisted companies both locally and all over Australia by providing freight and storage services for over 50 years. With our head office located in Gippsland, Victoria, Wilson Transport is proud to engage with local people and local businesses wherever possible. Family owned and operated. Wilson Transport, 5133 9000. Traralgon Tyre Service is a market leader in the supply, fitting and servicing of passenger, commercial and industrial tyres in the Gippsland region of Victoria. If you're in need of a tyre replacement, adjustment or any other tyre related service, please look no further. Our team of professionals at Traralgon Tyre Service are here for you. Traralgon Tyre Service, 48 Standing Drive, Traralgon, or give them a call, 5174 9344.
Law North 6-3-39. Cowar taking full control against Sale City at halftime. 14-7-91 to Sale City 3-4-22. This is a good one. Halftime, Glengarry 8-5-53 to Churchill 7-7-49.
Wow.
And Rosedale at halftime 11-11-77 to TTU 1-8.
Wow. Goal kickers here at Woodside. Brodie Stainer has 4, all kicked in the second quarter after Jenkins said he hadn't seen it, hadn't had a touch, and he's no good. He kicked 4 in the second quarter, and then it's singles to Josh Morgan, Luke Johnson, James Matten, Adam Jansen, Steve Lambert, Hudson Holmes, and Riley Denovan. 9 separate goal kickers for the Wildcats, and the 2 single goal kickers for Yarram, Ben Vardy and Tyler Chisholm. Right now, we reckon that the leader for the Gippy Shuttle mark of the day was Wellesley Jenkins at the 8-minute mark of that first quarter, and the goal of the day is young James Matten at the moment. He kicked that 3 minutes, 7 seconds into the second quarter. The check side from that right pocket where the mark was taken as well.
Beautiful kick for goal that was from James Matten.
The leader for the Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day, and it's the Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the Round, and this is the Hip Pocket Morwell halftime show. Now that I've sold so much, we got all that out of the way. Have you seen the game?
It was a good first quarter from Yarram. They really come for the challenge, but Hudson Holmes said something at quarter time, and he led from the front in that second quarter. He was superb, and so was his team.
And now our man for Traralgon Greyhounds is down on the boundary, which is Jenkins, and he's been into the rooms. I don't see any buckets of chips in his hands, though, Matty.
Canteen sold out of chips, boys.
Bugger.
Absolutely devastating.
You've been in there, that's why.
I went into the Yarram rooms. A lot of people away. No one was really out. Just a very sort of down atmosphere. The Woodside rooms, complete opposite. Alex Jeffs was the interesting one. Icing up the shin. He said he got kicked in the shin, but he tells me he's right to go on for the second half. So I wouldn't be icing a shin if I wasn't coming on for the second half.
They do hurt.
It's like walking into a toe ball. When you ever walked into a toe ball, Kyan?
No.
Oh, you got to get out and about out of that room and out of the video games and
watching soccer all night.
Yeah, so a couple of weeks ago I woke him up. I rang him at 11 o'clock in the morning. He was asleep.
Trying to tell you he hadn't woke up, and you're like, oh, I know.
He'd been up all night watching the soccer. Is this correct, Matty? Kyan?
Probably yes, boys. It's that time of year. World Cup in a couple of weeks will be the same thing for me.
Yes, Arsenal. And now what's happened there? Just for our soccer fans, Arsenal are up and about.
They've unfortunately won the league and have the Champions League final next Thursday. Not this Thursday, coming the Thursday after.
Oh, you wouldn't be happy about that.
Nah.
Who do you follow again?
Glasgow Celtic.
That's a different country. That's a different country. What are you talking about? I'm talking about Premier League.
Oh, no, nothing in the Prem.
Oh, you don't follow anyone in the Premier League?
No.
Manchester United. Me, Matty. Who? You?
I'd go Manchester United because that's the only team I really know.
Well,
David Beckham.
You know why that too, but you know why I follow him? When I was a kid growing up, now our man on the buttons and our Stephen Gregory and our man on the camera, Mick Robinson, will know this. There was a show called Love Thy Neighbour, Eddie Booth. And Eddie Booth was a Manchester fan. And he lived next door to an eggnog, which you're not allowed to say now. You're not allowed to say that now. But it is the most politically incorrect TV show you'll ever watch. Google Love Thy Neighbour. Anyone out there, have a look at it. And on the Indigenous round, I shouldn't even be talking about it. It is an absolute disgrace what they got away with in the 70s. You wouldn't get away with it today, Jenkins.
Definitely not, Brad.
Does your mum and dad know about that, Love Thy Neighbour?
It's probably something from back in their day.
Don't forget Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar post-game show. And this is the Hip Pocket Mall halftime show. And the boys are coming out early by the looks of them. Maybe they're Woodside are up and about after piling on 9-2 in that second quarter to just the 1 goal to Yarram.
Yeah, I think they want us to get home before it's dark. I think these boys.
Who?
These.
Oh, Woodside. Well, that's nice of them.
Because they've both come out.
It's 3:30 now, so that'd be nice of them because that's a long drive home.
For all of us.
Yes. Yes. We've got Colin Jenkins talking to the fans out there.
He's
out
signing
by-
Sydney. He's signing hats.
He's at the, what do you call it, the effects mic talking to fans there. I know you can hear me, Colin. That young fella you're talking to there, that's Matty Saylor. Give him an interview. He's one of the greatest little footballers
See
I've
if
ever
he
seen.
remembers Brad Sinclair.
Yeah, just grab him for an interview. We got time. He'll be surprised. He doesn't know who I. Well, he knows who I am when I tell him, but he doesn't know that I've got him out on the ground. So we'll have a quick chat to him.
Give him the headphones.
Matty, give him a set of headphones. Matty Saylor, good to see you. This is Brad Sinclair up in the coach's box. In the coach's box.
You used to
In
coach
the
him.
broadcast box. It's nice to see you. I thought I seen you running around in the reserves out there, and I thought the way this guy's moving, that has to be Matty Saylor. Mate, you're looking fit.
Bit of a hectic year, but yeah, coming good.
Good to see you play footy. How old are you now, Matty?
34.
I thought so. Someone said to me today, how old is he? And I said, I reckon about 33. When I coached you, you were 17, 18. You must have been 18. And you were flying with your footy up there. And it's good to see you still playing. How many did you kick today?
Got 4, I think, and I kicked a few points.
38-17 you guys kicked. It must have been a nice day out there, Matty.
Yeah, something different.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, I love it.
Indigenous round. It's a good win on a good day for you.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better day either. So everything come up all right.
So you, how many games have you played this year?
I reckon only 4 or something, 4 or 5.
Will we see you in the seniors here at Woodside soon, or what's the story?
I'm hoping to get up there.
Mate,
Be long, I reckon.
I can just see you running around in the forward pocket in this side because,
Blank.
yeah, or on the flank, on the flank. Just one of those players, Matty,
Yeah,
that
he's got the silky.
he is, and the better the football, the better standard the football, the better he is. So can you imagine him around the feet of the forwards that they've got here
Brody
at Woodside?
Stain, O'Reilly, Donovan.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Looking
Good
from the best.
What was he like as a coach?
I loved him.
Mate, it's really good to see you, and I'm so glad to see that you're still playing footy. And I've got to ask you, you look very fit. So you're obviously really looking after yourself because I noticed you running around today. You look very fit, mate.
Very far from it, but I reckon I'll come good over the next couple of weeks.
Good on you. Good to speak to you and good to see you at the footy. It's Matty Saylor down there on the ground with Colin Jenkins. What a player he was, Matty, I tell you. He was one of the guys around the feet of everyone, and he was just quick and light.
He gave him big raps as soon as you seen him this morning.
Just
Yeah.
the way he moved. And when I seen him out there, I thought, that's good. You know when a player,
You know the body
it's
movement.
got to be him. Thanks
Yep.
again, Matty. Good to see you. Have a good day.
Mate.
See ya. Hey, thanks for that, Colin. That was good. It's incredible, isn't it? When you run into like that's back in that was it.
That's on the other side of the state.
It was over past Ballarat Hayfield way on the way to Hamilton.
Mm.
It's a long way away. The raffle winner A05. Matty, I don't know why he's holding that up. You wouldn't have bought a ticket, you tight prick.
They get me every week. They really do. They get me every week. You're getting in for nothing, but you can buy some raffle tickets.
Yes, we're just about to get underway in the second half. And what a game it's been by Woodside after quarter time, Matty. They looked unbelievable. Anything else to report on down on the boundary? Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, Colin Jenkins.
Well, there was an interesting story I got told about Cooper Ryan. He left after the grand final, went down to Dingley, and he said end of last week that he was coming back up and Woodside want him back, and they jumped at it instantly straight back into the seniors this week.
Interesting.
It is. We're just about to get underway. But this one's for Matty. He loves this. Flanagan's Royal. Oh, wrong one. Don't know what happened there. We're on the wrong southboard. Anyway, ball back in the middle, and we are away in the second half. That was our Hip Pocket Mall half-time show as Yarram go inside or up towards half forward. Stockdale's there to read it. Backs back, takes the mark. He's going to go square across to... Geez, he's been good, Morgan. Is this his first game back? It's definitely the first game we've seen him.
I think he's had a couple of games.
He's had a couple of games as Holmes goes up to Ryan on that wing. Handballs back to Morgan. Has Whiteoak over the top. Goes to him. Tries to get around Underwood. Runs away from him. Gets onto the left foot. Finds Richards. Left half forward. Wants to go on. He does. He gets around one. Gets around two. Goes inside 50 and goes bang. That was vintage Zach Richards. And he gets Woodside's 13th, and they've started very well here, Matty. And they go on a 13-4-82, Yarram 2-3-15 inside the first minute, third quarter, thanks to Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary, good start.
Great start. I got told by them missing at halftime that Mick Stockdale will be up the ground. That's what we saw early there.
What are you eating, Colin?
Yeah.
I just had a sip of Diet Coke in my mouth.
That's why I've learned. You always go down and win quick after a quarter. He's usually got a mouthful.
It's only been 90 seconds here into the third quarter, and Woodside have already got one on the board. Vardy with the tap. It's only a free kick. It's going to go to Harrison. Normally a good ball user. That's not a good kick. Thought I did hear a whistle.
He half
He
whistled.
wasn't sure. He said he thought it was a mark. Yeah. Yeah, he made a mistake. All umpires do. Everyone makes mistakes.
He's admitted it, though, and then got the ball up like that.
Yep. You own it.
Yep.
Stockdale doesn't have the footy. So we have another ball up here, probably 40 metres away from the Yarram goal. And they need a goal. They need a good second half. Show some pride. Jansen didn't have the footy. And he gets the free kick. This guy is a very underrated footballer, but not in Woodside's eyes. He's a great footballer, and he's got a very, very bright future. I can't believe how young he is in Jansen. He's such a young player, but playing at such a senior level for a couple of years now.
Yeah. Yeah, 100 games. Great to see him kick a goal in his 100th game because he's a backman.
Yep. This ball back into play. Fote. Just wearing Vardy down. And this guy's been super in Morgan. And so has Jansen. Kicks it long. Centre wing. Looking for Johnson. Gets a good bounce in the end. Just can't get it clear. Underwood's there for Yarram. All players jump on the footy. And we're going to have a ball up here. Right. Centre wing. Of the ground.
Two Johnsons playing at Woodside, you know. Johnson and Johnson. Baby powder. Anyway, sorry.
Brad doing his little one-liners. It's De Morgan. He's going to get it inside forward 50. It's a good-looking kick. Looking for Stainer. Doesn't get the bounce that he wanted, but it's Richards. Does he get the bounce anyway? Did anyone touch it?
I reckon that's your new leader.
I'd love to see that on the replay.
Tyre service goal of the day to Morgan. I reckon this has got to be it. I know it's fluky. He's outside 50. He's kicked it terribly.
He's mongrel punted.
That's got to be it. Oh, yeah, you can timestamp that at 3 minute 45. That is there.
And it has to be Josh Morgan.
That was an unbelievable goal.
That's his second for the afternoon. And it's 14-4-88 to 2-3-15. 4 minutes gone here in the third quarter. That's what the Demons did not need.
Do you go the fluky goal for the Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day, or do you go to the legit one of the check side of Tommy Matt? James Matt.
I like the check side because that's not easy to do.
Yeah, we're going to be fighting over this one. I agree with you. Morgan's still laughing in the middle of the ground,
and he will. He's that type of bloke.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
He's a loose cannon.
So, Bodman takes it away for the Demons. Goes inside 50. Brunton sits under it, but taking a good mark. It's Johnson onto the left foot. Finds Lambert still inside their defensive 50, the Wildcats. Going to go short again. They don't mind chipping it around. Brunton watches it. Thought he was going to go in after it. Holmes does that. Feeds it out to the outside. Missing. That's Dan. Short to Stockdale. Not a great kick. It's going to trickle out over the line as Brunton pushes Stockdale into the Yarram bench. We'll have a boundary throw in. Left half forward for Yarram. Big Vardy, as you said earlier. He's a big man.
He's massive. He'd be a good 6'6".
Yeah. Makes folk just look like a normal midfielder.
And he's a big man
too. He's a big man. Hurry kick forward from Bodman. Liked his game for Yarram. Comes off Jenkins's hands.
Oh, here we go.
Ground. Tyler Chisholm. That would have been the new Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day, but he's hit the post. Been their best player, I reckon. Tyler Chisholm is Missing brings the ball back into play. Didn't have to break stride. Was Dyke, goes up towards half forward, wide
Oh,
open.
that's beautiful footy.
Great kick to Stainers, held onto it. He's going to go for 5. Could end up with a half dozen easily here today.
That's the transition, though.
Yeah, they
From
are
back
the
to
best.
forward is superb.
Yeah, I think they're the best at it. I mean, everyone's talking about Cower, but I don't know on the transition like that,
I want to see a Cower versus a full-strength Woodside.
which we will on July 11.
Going to be a ripper.
Right back here will be
Round 2.
Stainer. Hasn't made the distance. Comes off hands and just running it over was Rendell and just the behind for the Wildcats. Did you say round 2?
As in the battle.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I was going to say it's about round 13 anyway. Toby Mitchell can't collect it. Matten goes in after it. Underwood just holds it underneath him, trying to get hold of the ball. The umpire's not, oh, in fact, it was Bodman, not having a part of it, so he'll bounce it. It's inside 50 for the Wildcats. 7 minutes gone, third quarter. They lead by 73 points. Vardy tries to take it out of the ruck, couldn't. Bodman does. Feeds it off to the outside to Chisholm. Up the line, comes off the hands of Vardy, goes to ground, kicked off the ground. Umpire's blowing his whistle, going to pay a free kick. It's going to go to Yarram.
It's going to go to that man in Chisholm. Been the best player for the Demons for the first 3 quarters. Just trying to get the footy back. Does a little chip kick. And Cowley gives the handball back to Chisholm. Kicks across, dangerous kick to Rundell. He's up against Denovan. I've liked his game today higher up in the ground.
He's shown a lot more energy today, man.
Yeah, he's up and about.
Yeah.
Stockdale loves the bounce after 2 or 3 metres. He thinks he's playing basketball. Gives the handball back into the middle to White Oak, back to Stockdale. Gives the handball to Jansen. Good football. Kicks outside, forward 50. Does he get the right bounce? Sutherland's there. No, he does. It's another goal. Great football again from Woodside. They just use each other absolutely beautifully. And we look here on the replay.
Look at the hands here of Mick Stockdale.
Just so clean.
And Jansen did
It's
not
this
have
one.
to break stride.
Ah,
He's kicked that 60, still inside the centre square. Is that a contender for the Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day? We've got 4 contenders.
I would say as a team, but not individually.
Okay, I'm not penning it then. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Kai and Jenkins on the boundary.
And another point from the Woodside rooms at halftime, Josh Morgan came up and told me that his first goal was an absolute lock-in for goal of the day.
Who said that?
Josh Morgan.
Yeah, I'm with him. Wide out. Takes it away out of the middle. Goes up towards Denovan, gets the bounce, feeds it back to young Matten. He fumbles, but he goes in after it again. He's
Didn't
taken
have it.
without it. Lacks a fortune. He's going to get a shot at goal. So James Matten, young under-18 player for the Wildcats. Oh, he's going to go quickly, go short. What was he thinking there? I think that's a young thing, Matty.
Just inexperience.
I feel obliged to give it off to Luke Johnson here, and I think
Because he's asking for it. I need to kick it to him.
I think Luke Johnson's got to tell him to go back and kick the goal. Richards runs through without it. Underwood, taken high. He'll get the free kick in the back pocket for the Demons. Going to go short to Harrison. The outside defensive 50. Short again to Tyler Chisholm. What a game he's played. To Vardy. Vardy. I asked him to move it on. We waited all that time. Oh! Jenkins has nearly collected our effects, Mike.
Just lost his footing.
He did too, like a drunk in a nightclub at about 3 a.m. In other words, me when I was 21. Stockdale hands it over.
That's
Harrison.
rare.
Yes, a very rarity. Tyler Chisholm just knocks up getting the footy, gives it off to Garland, goes inside, high ball. He's doing it at both ends of the ground, Adam Jansen.
Doing what
He's
he likes.
going to be a contender, no doubt, for the Royal Exchange Hotel Player of the Day in his 100th game. He's kicked 2 goals off half-back. Stockdale over the top. Back to Holmes. They're mucking around with it here. Goes all the way across to the other back pocket to Wideoak. Takes a bounce. Geez, when he bounces, he throws it a long way in front of him.
One hand.
He's had 3 inside the defensive 50. Feeds it off back to Holmes. Goes up the line. Here he is there now again, Jansen. Back to Wideoak. It's a bit of a training run at the moment for the Wildcats. Wideoak can't tackle him. Got a great sidestep. Gets to Dan Missing in the middle of the ground. He wants the long kick to Stainer. He goes for it. Who wrestles Sutherland. Then he punches it away from Rendell. Gets to ground. The jockey, Earls, feeds it off to the outside. High ball up towards the goal.
Oh, he's got it.
Lukey Johnson called to play on. Check sides it and kicks the goal. Unbelievable bit of play on that occasion. Woodside 16-5, 101. Yarram 2-4, 16, 12 and a quarter gone. Look at that. On the Martin Cameron, a local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Let's go across down to Traralgon Greyhounds' Kyan Jenkins.
Well, Riley Denovan at halftime had a blood nose, and it seems the blood's come out again. He's got the trainer on the field with him. Should be right to continue.
Umpire's looking at him now.
I reckon.
Yep, he's got him.
Yeah, and I reckon he's got the blood nose because Kyan caught him at the canteen taking the chips. He might have just given him a short right.
Probably his best game I've actually seen Riley play, even TTU days.
Yeah.
He's not kicking goals, but his work rate up high has been superb.
Good call. So they've broken the 100 now, and they've kicked well, haven't they? Straight 16-5.
That just shows a lack of pressure from the Demons. As we're back in the middle, won again by Vardy. Morgan's there for the Wildcats. Up against Chisholm as we have another ball up here. Again, it's Vardy with a big punch. Wido, good hands. To Vardy, to Harrison. Can't pick it up cleanly. Richards is there for Woodside. Just can't get it out. We're going to have another ball up here. A lot of players around this footy.
Cowa, 103 points up over Sale City. Glengarry, 2 points over Churchill. They're not going away, Matty.
No.
Rosedale, 101 over TTU. And Hayfield, 17 points up over Yallourn North.
That'll be the upset of the season, I reckon, if Glengarry can get up.
Yeah.
To this far into the season for sure. As we have another ball up here. 14 minutes gone here in the third quarter. The Wildcats taking full control of this game as we expected at the start of the day, but Yarram did come to play early. Vote with the tap. Does keep it in.
The jockey!
And he kicks it inside 450. Stainer's there. There's a lot of Woodside players around the footy. They're raffling it off. They run out of territory and it's another behind. Put one on you, Brad. Johnson, would you rather him forward or back?
Oh, it's a hard one.
They're both in good direction.
Against the top side, I'd like him back.
Yep.
In a final, and under pressure, I'd like him back.
Yep, I agree. As Morgan.
Oh, Jansen's running up.
Yeah,
He wanted a cheapie there.
He did.
Kicked 3 in his 100th. Imagine that off half back.
As Morgan kicks inside the 50, doesn't make the distance. That's another rush behind. Would be disappointed with that, Morgan. Not giving the footy off to his mate in Jansen. He'll be filthy. As Rendell brings the ball back into play. Plays on. To Matten. Kicks down the line, and he's going to lose some ground here, and it's out of bounds on the full. It's going to go to Hudson Holmes.
Do you want to turn your mic off, Kyan, when you do that?
Johnson. Beautiful looking kick. It was just a little bit too easy.
He's on Uber Eats ordering food.
Don't know how much you'll get in Woodside. That's Cooper Ryan. We'll have to kick it right on the 50. Big kick for the little man. Not going to make the distance. It's just going to fall short, but a superb mark. That looks like big Foat, and it sure is. And this bloke does not get any shorter as the quarters go by. He's an absolute superstar of the competition.
He certainly is, Matty. And I think he always chips in with at least one, doesn't he?
It's
just
so
a good-
handy for
yeah.
a ruckman to kick goals.
Absolutely. So in he comes, the big fella. Yep, our goal umpire did not have to move. And Ryan Foat gets the Wildcats 17 for the day, 17-7, 109. Yarram 2-4-16, 17 goal in third quarter. Martin Cameron, local member from all Scoreboard, as we see the mark here, just too big, too strong. Took the ball at its highest point. Let's cross down to Traralgon Greyhounds' own, Kyan Jenkins.
In some more around the ground scores, we don't do the AFL, but there's been a thriller. North Melbourne have won with a kick after the siren against the Gold Coast Suns.
Gee, they've been well beaters this year, and Stephen Gregory on the buttons is a North Melbourne supporter, and he's very happy as Dyke sends him into attack again. Johnson, that's Luke, short to the jockey, goes for home with a kick.
Oh,
just
here he
puts
is.
the Duke out and drags it in. He'll shoot for 5. Oh, he's gone round the corner. Geez, he hit the belly, but it was okay. Just. Very risky from there, Matty, doing that.
It is.
But he gets his 5th nonetheless. 18-7, 115. Yarram 2-4-16. Just over 18 minutes gone, third quarter. Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. That's a big win for North over the Gold Coast. And right now, Matty, you would have to, because there's a 10.
Yep.
You would have
They
to
might
say,
get 10th, maybe.
well, he said at the start of the year, we're looking at 10th.
Yep.
North Melbourne.
That's a win if they can get
Clarkson?
the wild card.
People
Sure.
laughed.
Mm.
Right now, they've beaten some good sides.
They have.
They're thereabouts. Kyan Jenkins, you're right across it. What do you think about that?
I think they're on track to finish higher than St Kilda. I like their upside, and they've got one of the best midfielders and best forwards in the comp. With a power combo like that, any of them's possible.
Certainly is. And kick after the sign. Do you know who kicked it?
Cameron Zerha.
Aha, he's had a couple of lean weeks. Zerho.
We're back into the middle here at Woodside. And it's going to be the coach at Hudson Holmes has the footy. I'm told to come across. Another forward 50 entry to Stockdale. He's just shuffled his way down to the forward 50. Does a little bit of dancing. And that hits the post. Unlucky, Mickey.
He watches this.
I know.
He sits at home with a red.
Yeah.
On a Saturday night.
Big fat cigar.
Big fat cigar. In his high chair. I can do it. So
He won't like that, will he? As Sutherland has the footy.
Churchill by a point.
Johnson's there for the Wildcats. Does get tackled. It's good to see him back after that hamstring injury early in round 1. A lot of players around the footy. We have a ball up here. Yeah, Mick Stockdale will be filthy hitting the post there.
Absolutely. He looks like he was favouring that right hip. Mick Stockdale through the middle there. I was just having a look at him.
A lot of players still around the footy. Dykes there for the Wildcats. We have another ball up here. 20 minutes gone here in the third quarter.
Cowa by 122 points.
Geez, they're demolishing some sides, aren't they?
Might go into that and see if we can find out how many our man has kicked. Keenan Hughes, he's kicked 9.
You're joking.
No.
Oh. Dyke. Kicks across to Stockdale. Normally a lovely ball user. Kicks it deep into the pocket, and it's no exception. It's straight to Holmes, the coach.
Isn't he a beautiful kick, Nicky Stockdale?
Yep. His efficiency would be 90s.
Yeah. Geez, I mean, he's a brilliant footballer now, but I would have loved to have seen him in his early mid-20s.
VFL.
Oh, of course,
Yep.
Casey, yeah.
Yep.
I would
Were
have.
you there?
No, it was 2005.
Yep. As Holmes comes in, pushes it across the face.
Not as a player,
No,
because I was 38 at that stage.
you're a fossil.
30, no, what's that, 41? 1964 to 2005, is that 41?
I know.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. I was 41.
How old are you?
I'm 62. Way I'm going, I mightn't get to 63.
Sutherland.
Someone's got a big fire going. I can smell kerosene in here.
Yep. Can't tell we're in the bush in Woodside around here. Missing. To his brother and Rowan.
I hope my mum's not listening.
She'll be filthy with you.
She doesn't like that. Oh, here he is again. You get the distance from here too, Matty.
He's a beautiful kick. He was on the run. I'd nearly back him. Kicks it into the hot spot, looking for Holmes.
Oh, I reckon Holmes was man.
Yeah, he had the hand.
Yes.
Drag. But it's fallen into this man's hands again in Johnson. He's just doing what he likes today.
Has he brought the baby powder?
He has. No baby oil, though.
And we know where that is.
P. Diddy.
P-
Johnson comes in.
Oh, dear.
Only 35 metres out. Directly in front. And that's straight over the umpire's hat.
Jeez, Golem
was just-
takes a while,
He
doesn't
did.
Not young either. I thought he might have taken a bit of a nap. That's Chrissy King, isn't it?
Yeah.
Up that end.
Fallen asleep. And it's Woodside, 19-8, 122 to Yarram 2-4-16. 23 minutes gone here on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I was having a quick chat with Michael O'Sullivan in the rooms at halftime. He's on the bench coaching the forwards today for Woodside. He says he should be back around the end of the season, just before
Jeez.
finals. So it should be. He said it's roughly a 12 to 16 week hamstring injury. So
That's
I've
a big one.
done a lot of them, and I've never done a 12 to 16 weeker. That is a bad. That must have been a tendon torn. I would have thought by the sounds of that.
We did hear it was a 10-centimetre tear from a certain
That's
someone.
true. Yep.
So another kick inside forward 50.
Oh,
Sutherland for Yarram. Gets the clearance. Looking for Underwood. Just can't pick it up cleanly. Holmes on that left foot. Centers it up. Looks for Denovan, but just couldn't get there in time, and it's Chisholm. He'll take the footy.
I know they're a long way behind, but I'd nearly find a spot in the votes for Tyler
He's
Chisholm.
been good.
Oh, he's been unbelievable, really. For a side that's 107 points down, to do what he's doing out there is amazing. So here go the Demons through the middle. High kick to no one in particular, and Walpole on his 100th does well. Feeds it back into the middle of the coach, Holmes, from Benny Johnson, last year's coach. But Holmes has turned it over to that man, Underwood. Out to the outer side. Bodman's been really good for the Demons. Worked hard all day. Gets out over the head of Jansen to Jenkins. Mitchell inside 50. Gets out over the back. There's Tyler Chisholm again. Can't clean it up. Holmes can for the Wildcats. Beautiful kick to Ryan. Someone's screaming.
It's Josh Morgan.
So they come out to Dyke to White Oak. Has Denovan
Oh.
short. He's held it.
Ooh.
Taking the mark, 25 metres out on a slide angle, and now man on the boundary. Kyan Jenkins will make his calling debut because he's sitting right behind this one. Call it through, Kyan Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
cheers, Brad. Denovan goes back. We'll do his typical 5 to 6 skips. A few tired Yarram boys. Well, you knew that was coming, didn't you, Brad? Donovan comes in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Never looked like missing. Donovan has Woodside's 20th, and they go out to 129, a 16-point lead.
Very well done by you, Kine. I don't think I'll turn up next week. I might sit at home and watch, and we'll get you calling with Maddie in here. Maddie would love that.
Yeah.
Pushing the buttons. Maddie's worked out how to hit the buttons now. He's found these little things. He just push 2 buttons in.
You know you don't believe that, Colin, do you?
Oh, they've got 29. I've got 28. I'll wait till 3/4 time to sort that out, but I reckon they might be right this time. I reckon I did miss a ball hop behind. So we'll go with that anyway. Well, no, I'm going to trust them on the... I'm going to change it. 29, 129 to 2416. Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. 27 gone, 3rd quarter. Umpire blows a whistle, pays the advantage. Holmes takes the Wildcat inside 50. Donovan can't take the mark. White Oak's been brilliant. Gets to the front. Turns the handball over, though, as he was taken. So does Underwood. Holmes collects it. Has a flying shot at goal. Lukey Johnson shepherds it. And Holmes gets his 2nd for the afternoon. Gee, that's straight kicking too, Matty.
Yeah, 21-9.
135 to Yarram's 2416, 27 and a half gone. That's a good little shepherd, isn't it?
Yep.
Very smartly done. 27 and a half gone. Martin Cameron, local member from All Scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, it's just, again, really good from the Woodside forwards getting it to grounds. But Yarram, I feel like maybe 1 or 2 need to go behind the ball because they've got to look after their percentage here. And they also has to play for a bit of pride on the jumper.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, it's a bit deflating here for the Demons. Just don't have the personnel at this current stage of the season. And let's vote with a beautiful tap to Hudson Holmes. To Matten, back to White Oak. Tries to look for Jansen, but just doesn't hit them cleanly. And he's slid over, and that could be holding the footy. And it is.
Churchill have gone out to 13 points now over Glengarry.
Bodman.
He's in there best.
Yep. The thing is, he either looks for Jenkins or he looks for Vardy. It's very predictable.
Oh,
And that's why Hudson Holmes has gone there.
is he in the equation, the coach for the Royal Exchange Hotel Player of the Day?
He is.
Conversation, not equation, sorry. The conversation.
Missing. Walpole. They're just cruising. They're just in 2nd or 3rd gear at the moment, the Wildcats. Holmes. Takes the mark. Jansen. Kicks it long down to centre wing, looking for Johnson. Just can't hit him. And we're going to have a boundary throw in here. Wouldn't be long to 3/4 time as we're 29 minutes gone here in the 3rd quarter.
135 points, Cower over Sales City.
Keenan might kick 15.
Well, I can tell you right now, he's still got the 9 unless they haven't changed it.
Caleb Mickey.
Caleb Mickey
Little
has
offside.
3.
Yep.
Has 3, and Wack has 3 out of the middle.
Yep. Morgan to Jansen. Back to Morgan. Definitely in the conversation as well is Josh Morgan. He's had
Yeah.
a superb day. In a dangerous position looking for missing. But the brother has helped him out. They've moved forward to Stainer. Did everything but hold. He was expecting the contact but didn't receive it. To missing. Back to Josh Morgan. Walpole wants to get onto that right side. They'd want to get it on the boot because they're stuffing around with it. Missing. And they finally that they do.
Jansen's going to get another.
Kicks it from outside. 50! You betcha. Oh.
The horn give it away.
Yeah. Just to the right-hand side of the post. But, geez, it's a beautiful kick from outside 50.
Yep. Yeah.
30 minutes gone here. And 3/4 time can't come quick enough here for Yarram. Underwood. Well, we've been in their best 4 or 5 players as well.
Oh, you just got
Put his
to
body on the line
you
too.
just got to admire him.
Yeah.
At his age, he
At-
doesn't have to be doing
Nah,
this.
he can put his hand in the garden. It's a too hard basket type of thing.
He's just a ripper.
Jansen kicks to Mickey Stockdale. Quick hands to Hudson Holmes.
Oh, I reckon that's after the
He
siren.
paid it.
Oh, it was definitely after the siren.
Oh,
Oh, no.
that's a bad call.
It's a shocker.
But not if you're Luke Johnson. You're very happy with it because
Lukey.
you know.
Oh, Lukey Johnson's very happy with that. Wow, as if the day
was
has
still in
gone
the
bad
air.
enough for her.
Oh. Johnson comes in. And Ball don't lie.
Oh,
Ball does not lie.
Justice is being served. Oh, golly God.
Yes, and it's Woodside 21-11, 137 to Yarram 24-16, and it's three-quarter time, and it's one-way traffic here at the Woodside Rec Reserve.
Isn't it what? So they lead by 121 points after leading by 11 at quarter time, 61 at half time. They're blowing that out by another 10 goals at three-quarter time. And still a quarter to go here at the Woodside Rec Reserve. We'll take a short break. When we come back from the break, we'll have all the around-the-ground scores. Kai and Jenkins will pick up what he can pick up out of both huddles and a whole lot more. Flanagan's Royal Exchange Hotel Traralgon is a great spot to catch up with friends any day, all night of the week. From assorted beers and ciders on tap to a game of pool with your mates. Sit and relax in the spacious surrounds of the sports bar. And never forget the wonderful range of Palmers on Pot and Palmer Wednesday nights. So what are you waiting for? Drop down to Flanagan's Royal Exchange Hotel today, 64 Princess Highway, Traralgon. Chris Humphrey Office National is proud to stand behind local business and the North Gippsland Football Netball League, helping keep clubs, offices and organisations running smoothly on and off the field. From managed IT and phone systems to Canon photocopiers and complete office fit-outs, we help Gippsland organisations work smarter and run better. Local people, local knowledge, local support. Chris Humphrey Office National, supporting Gippsland. From the office to the Oval. Gippy Shuttle is your reliable airport transfer service. We provide airport transfers from a wide range of locations across Gippsland. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees, easy secure online booking, available 24/7, late model, comfortable and well-maintained vehicles. gippyshuttle.net.au. Looking for somewhere to host your next function? Well, the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club is the perfect venue. A modern function room which is spacious, private and offers stunning views over the track and surrounds. It's the ideal setting to celebrate with friends, family or colleagues. The Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club, 44 to 66 McNairn Road, Traralgon. Wilson Transport has assisted companies both locally and all over Australia by providing freight and storage services for over 50 years. With our head office located in Gippsland, Victoria, Wilson Transport is proud to engage with local people and local businesses wherever possible. Family owned and operated. Wilson Transport, 5133 9000. Traralgon Tyre Service is a market leader in the supply, fitting and servicing of passenger, commercial and industrial tyres in the Gippsland region of Victoria. If you're in need of a tyre replacement, adjustment or any other tyre related service, please look no further. Our team of professionals at Traralgon Tyre Service are here for you. Traralgon Tyre Service, 48 Standing Drive, Traralgon, or give them a call, 5174 9344. Welcome back to the Woodside Reserve, where the home team lead by 121 points. Kyan Jenkins down on the boundary has been out and about thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. What do you got for us, young fella?
Well, Riley Denovan's not rocking a new look this quarter. He's got the tape right over the nose. You'll see him directly away, and you'll be laughing your heads off when you see him. Matt Dyke out for the game with a corky. He says his team doesn't need him anymore, so he's having the quarter off.
Okay, that's fair enough, Matty, I would say. Corky, 121 points up at three-quarter time.
Nah, weakest piss, Matt. He gives me
Oh,
shit
yes.
all the time.
Yes, I had heard that.
So, soft as Matt Dyke.
25-point leaders, Hayfield over Yallourn North, 135 Cower over Sales City, and 13 points Churchill over Glengarry, and 113 points Rosedale over TTU. So still some one-sided games this week, which is a bit of a worry. And it's the North AGL Loyang North Gippy League isn't the only league in that position. It's happening everywhere.
Yep. Even at the top, Gippsland League,
Yeah.
they've got issues as well.
So third quarter is over and done. We're into the last. And the umpire throws the ball in the air. Folk wins the tap. Mitchell gets a handball away, then goes in after it. He's tackled by Holmes, gets a hurry kick. Straight up in the air. Big Vardy comes in, gets a fist on it. Comes out to Bodman. Can't pick it up. Does so in the end. Feeds it back to Chisholm. Has Underwood on the outside. Goes to him and he just lowers his eyes and hits up the big fella, Daniel Vardy. Out of wing, out of side of the ground. And it's been a beautiful day here at Woodside. Love coming here to this lovely tree-lined ground. Goes up towards half forward, and there he is again. Adam Jansen just chops it off. Geez, White Oaks had a lot of it.
Had a great game.
I thought he should have gone off with concussion, but he's made me look stupid, which isn't hard. Comes to the front. Earls knocks it forward, dives in after it. Centre half forward for the Wildcats. Lead by 121 points. Barty wins a tap. Bodman gets the crumb. Goes into the centre. Tyler Chisholm onto the left foot. What a game he's had. Sutherland. Ashton Jansen. Wide out. Adam Jansen through the middle of the ground. This will go somewhere. Don't worry about that. Heard the call. Didn't see him. Just heard the call and sat it out on the outside for Dan Misson. Gets around Garland. Goes to half forward. Short ball inside.
He's snaking for a goal.
Stockdale
What are
certainly
you
is.
doing?
No!
He wants
He
it
wants
back.
a 1-2. Holmes says, not a chance. Left foot snap. Misses to the left. He did want the 1-2.
He did.
That's
He knew
when
he
you
was
give it a
too
bit of
far out.
air. Give the handball a bit of air, Matty.
I was just watching Mick He's shaking his head. He's filthy.
Was he? Yeah, he's probably filthy to give it off. Getting dark here, Matty.
It is.
What about down there on the ground? Traralgon Greyhounds' own Kyan Jenkins.
Getting darker here too, boys. The lights would be great this time of night.
They've got the new lights coming in next week here.
Do they? Big
8
ones.
metres of concrete they've poured a few weeks
Right.
ago. And the new lights are coming in next week. So the next time we're here, there'll be brand new lights. And you can pop them on now.
Going by those old lights, they're due.
Absolutely.
As we've got a free kick. It's going to go to the ruckman.
Is that Josh Morgan again?
Yeah. Stockdale. It's a wide. He's got to be close to best on ground.
Absolutely.
Got a lot of players inside forward 50, so he goes fat side. Underwood's there, but so is Zach Richards. Uses his pace. Jansen.
It's holding the ball, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I'm not doing my votes early this week. I made a mocker of me pad last week, Matty.
So did I. 3 goals in 3 minutes, wasn't it? At the end of the game.
TJ Audiano made us look stupid.
Yeah. Vote with the tap. But Yarram get the clearance. Shocking bounce there for Misson. Just a real scramble here the first 3.5 minutes of the last quarter. Definitely the sting's gone out of the game. If you're a Woodside player, you just want to get through. So what's next for Yarram?
As in,
As a club, they're in a bit of pain at the moment.
yeah, they've got people like Underwood and Sutherland and Vardy sticking around at this club. They'll be okay.
Get a vision.
They'll turn it around, I reckon. And Bodman running the show. They're good people,
Mm.
and I reckon they'll turn it around.
As we're seeing with Gormadale, it doesn't happen overnight.
No, that's right. Stick fat.
Yep.
Speaking of which, wouldn't mind a pizza.
Ball back into play. Five. And just very scrambly here at the moment, but it's going to be a free kick to Harrison. Had a good start to the game as well in that first quarter. Looking for Sutherland, but Ashton Jansen spoil. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to go to the Demons.
Gee, losing Claverino early hurt him, didn't it? He had a lot of it in that first quarter.
Yeah, he's sort of their barometer.
Yep.
Vardy.
And they'll lose him for a while now, too.
Yeah, I think it's more than an AC.
Yep.
They're gonna Chisholm runs into goal.
Oh,
And that's a beautiful goal. He's had a terrific afternoon, Tyler Chisholm. And they've got their third for the afternoon. And they're not giving up the Demons.
he's kicked 75% of their score, Tyler Chisholm.
Yeah, he has. He's had a lot of it. He's definitely been their best player. 3-4-22 to Woodside 21-12, 138 on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
And thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, let's cross down to our young fella, Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I think what Matty said about how will Yarram go, I feel like having a 15-year-old debut and blooding some of the youth is only going to help them in the future. Build it around the veterans. Again, you'll have to stick fat through the tough times, but you've got to get games through the youth.
Spot on. And that's what they're doing, and that's good management because we see what's happening at TTU. I don't think that was managed 5 years ahead. And
They've gone for the here and the now.
yeah, and they're copping it now. And I think what you're right, Kyan. I think what Yarram's doing is right.
Richards. Good hands to White Oak. Kicks inside 50
Oh,
to Stainer.
hadn't had a touch all day, Stainer.
Nah.
Going for 6. And he'd be sitting there wondering, when's he going to let up? Well, I'm not going to let up. Not going to let up because you've turned him into form, but he'd be very happy with that. But he was right. He hadn't had a touch in the first quarter.
Been a good return. First game for the year. Going for his 6th for the afternoon in Stainer. He's kicked it across the face, the right-hand side. First blemish for the afternoon?
I reckon. I'm not too sure.
Yeah. Jenkins. Looking for Chisholm. He's dropped it off the chest. Snap around the body! Other behind. And Wells Jenkins, he's gone from full forward to full back. And as we can see there on the screen, Riley Donovan, that is not a good look.
No, he looks like, what's his name? Oh my God, I've forgotten his name. Geez, I hate that.
Jenkins brings the ball back into play.
Silence of the Lambs. Hannibal Lecter. Someone said it. Someone's listening.
It might be our cameraman.
My cans. He said Hannibal Lecter. That's him. It's exactly who he looks like.
Be very hard to breathe there for Riley. To Jenkins again. Doesn't have a lot to kick to, so he pops it up. Off the ground. Jansen to Stockdale. Just cruising.
Ball control.
Yeah, he's just in no hurry.
The jockey.
Yeah. To Johnson. He would have to be up there. He's had a superb day as well, Johnson. Richards.
Oh.
And that is it.
That is a beautiful kick.
That's superb football.
Yeah.
And it's Richards. It's only his 2nd for the afternoon. But he's been a super important player for the Wildcats as we look here on the replay. Just a superb finish. Made it look very easy.
Yeah.
It's good footy. And it's Woodside 22-14, 146 to 3-4-22, 9 minutes gone here in the last quarter.
Thanks to Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Let's cross down to Kai Jenkins. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, with TTU's sort of injury list and a few people just coming back from return, do you think they'll ice a couple with potentially maybe 10 or 15 left in the game just to roll them over for the next few weeks?
Could ice them all now. I'm with you. Cam Whiteacre I would get off because he just keeps getting hit. But yeah, I'm with you. Hey, have Hayfield drawn away now, 38 points, Matty, over Yarram North.
Typical your Lawn North, I feel like they're a bit of flat track bullies sometimes.
Yeah. So Johnson. Oh, beautiful mark to Fote on our wing position. By asking to move on. Holmes moves for him. Honours that. Into the middle. Dan Misson.
Stockdale. Yep.
Gives it to him. Stockdale trops through the middle, lowers his eyes. Denovan has it punched away but taken high. And Animal Lecter will have a shot from 50.
Oh, that's a horrible.
It is. He goes inside. But again, Tyler Chisholm, what a game. Onto the left foot. Underwood. Walpole gets his fist to it. Underwood does the crumbing to Jenkins. Feeds it off to the outside to Tate Chisholm, who gives it to Sutherland. Plays on. Wants the middle. Gives it to Hunter. Hasn't got much now, as you've said today on a few occasions, Matty. The next kick's the problem. He's going to get 50.
Moved off the mark.
Yeah, I understand it because he did move, but gee, Hunter was given a long time, wasn't he?
You got to wait for that umpire call,
Yeah,
though.
exactly. So Hunter's going to have to kick at 60 to get there. Going off the short run. Goes to the pocket. Beautiful kick to Vardy. He's got one, Ben Vardy, in that first quarter. Again, Kai Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. You can call this one through. You're right behind it.
Vardy will take a step out to the right and it will just fade right and it will land short. Ball juggling around and it'll be a holding the man free kick to Woodside in the back pocket.
Very well done, young fella. I reckon you'll be in this van very shortly. It's Woodside to Stockdale. Gee, Denovan's a long way up. We'll get a close look here of that tape around the head. Morgan gives it back to the coach. Holmes touches it on the ground, calls him to him. Oh, what a beautiful kick. Stainer can't hold the mark. Geez, Denovan's worked hard today.
Yeah.
Matten smothers the Cooper Ryan free kick, then he's tackled without it. So Thomas Matten on the outside to Mitchell. Told to play on. Fife comes at him. Grabs
He's got him.
That's holding the ball. Well done. Really good tackle, Joe Fife, on that outer wing. Oh, he's going to get 50. Yeah. Oh, he's got 100. He's got 100, I reckon. And this will bring Fife right within kicking distance. Oh,
Well, it's not 100, but it's not
100.
50, so it's about 70.
Well, he give him, what's going on there? He give him the what for with the whistle, but not on the ground. So anyway, Fife, Denovan goes through his hands. Easy to tell him apart from anyone now. Out to the outer side, Toby Mitchell. Short kick. Jeffs cuts it off but can't hold the mark. Bodman goes back to where he came from. Oh, they're in a bit of trouble here. Sutherland loses the ball. Fife in there again. Jeffs feeds it to the outside. They go towards home. Gets out over the back, just the behind of the Wildcats. I think the boys are tired and they just want to see the end of this one, Matty.
Yeah, just get through the next 20 minutes.
Very dark.
It's gotten darker. The lights are on in the van. Griffin Underwood. Defensive 50. Just kicks it down the line. Looks for big Vardy with it. Oh, nearly held the footy. Was Vardy.
Just on screen, you have a look at the backdrop here at Woodside. This is why I love coming here. If you're playing footy in the city and you're watching this, get out here and play in the country. Have a look at that, Matty. Just beautiful.
It's nearly up with Tura.
Yeah,
I know Tura's one of your favourites.
it is.
Misson's there for the Wildcats. Walpole gets a horrible bounce. Sutherland gets the footy. And you get another kick inside forward 50. Does well, the Demons. He's got space, but will he get the correct bounce? He does. And it's their fourth for the afternoon. And it's Luke Hunter. Kicks his first. As we look here on the replay, it was a good kick. Got the ball in the correct position for the right bounce. And it's 4-4-28 to 22-15, 147 on your Martin Cameron scoreboard. 15 minutes gone.
Is it risky, that kick? You kick a drop punt through the air. It can't deviate anywhere. No wind. It bounces end on end. It's taking a risk, I reckon. Jason Dunstall hates it.
Hates kicking around the body.
And he hates that too.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like when they
Hates
kick
a
around
dribble
the body
kick.
when they're straight. He hates the dribble kick. Kyle Jenkins on the boundary thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, Benny Johnson's gone to the bench. He's a man that very rarely ever goes to the bench, so I think his day could be done here, boys. I think he's been iced up for the game.
Yeah, he went to the bench the first game we did this year, but not through his own accord. He did a hammy, what was it, very early in the game, didn't he?
5 or 6 minutes in.
Yeah, and we didn't know about it. And we just thought, we're sitting there in the third quarter, we thought, geez, I haven't seen Benny Johnson for a while.
He was
Did
gone.
hammy. So that's good management, bit of a just in case, you know what I mean? I like that, and as we were saying earlier, I
Know your personnel.
get him off. And I see Denovan's off now, and he's taken the tape off as well. So Harrison, hurry kick out of the middle for the Demons, goes up towards half forward, like Toby Mitchell's game today. Mitchell onto the right foot, high ball. Oh, just nudged out was
Too
the young
smart.
Matten, yeah. I might have heard his hammy there, young Matten. Missing just nudged him underneath it. Holmes, he's right up there on the votes for today for the Royal Exchange Hotel Player of the Day. Look at the kick.
Oh,
Absolutely beautiful to James Matten. Short to Stockdale. Goes backwards. Missing. No, it's Johnson. No, it is missed. Sorry. High ball up towards Jensen. He's taken without it and moved him forward. In his 100th game, he's got a couple. I thought, we'll get him forward and we'll get Walpole forward. Wouldn't mind seeing him kick a goal in his 100th too. Ashton Jansen, he's running up. Backyard stuff this. Wants it off the brother. Not going to give it to him. Goes towards the goal mouth to Lukey Johnson. Gets through a few sets of hands. Gawley's there. Hurry kick, bouncing ball. It's going to beat Tate Chisholm out over the boundary line. Over the boundary throw in nearly 50 metres around from the Wildcats goal. Gone 17.5 in this last quarter. Don't forget the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar post-game show. We have all the votes for the Royal Exchange Hotel Player of the Day. Beautiful crump off the pack was Chisholm. Short to Hunter, back to Chisholm. Runs through the centre. Out the back to Matt and the young boys. Met solidly by Jeffs. Benny Johnson slips over, then he's tackled. What's the umpire going to do? He's going to pay holding the ball.
unlucky.
Very, very unlucky. And Yarram will get another shot at goal. It'll be Jack Collins. Geez, I hope it wasn't him that kicked the last goal because he looks a lot like Hunter, and I give it to Hunter. I reckon it might have been Jack Collins. We might have stole one off him.
Nice kick.
Shoots a goal. It's a beautiful kick. Gets out over the top. I'll tell you what, Ryan Misson reckons he touched it. The goal umpire said, in your jacket. No way. And that goes to Jack Collins, and I reckon I might have stole one off him there. I reckon he might have got the last one, but doesn't matter. They get their fifth. They go on to 5-4-34, Woodside 22-15, 147, 19 minutes gone. Last quarter, Martin Cameron, local member from Morwell Scoreboard, Kyle Jenkins.
Well, Riley Donovan looks done for the day. He's sat on the bench. And Jack Collins is an interesting one. He's still going. This is his 8th quarter of football for the day. He coaches the reserves at Yarram, played all 4 quarters in the reserves, and now played all 4 quarters in the seniors.
These are signs of what happened years ago, when this happened. It rarely happens now, but such as...
It's starting to happen a bit.
Yeah, too many players not playing the game.
Yep. Vardy. Wide oak to Stockdale.
Good second half.
He has. That man again in Chisholm. Richards is there. Earls is there, the little fella. We have another ball up here. Nearly 20 minutes gone here in the last quarter. 113-point margin. Vote. Underwood wanted it over the boundary, but it's been pushed. It's going to be a free kick. He's taking his time to get up. He's been superb for the Demons. Crook hamstring and all.
Hold up.
Hunter. Oh, nearly the one-hander was Vardy. Gives the handball across, but wasn't clean. It's been called throw on the footy. And the free kick goes to Misson. Fife. I don't say a lot about Fife, but he's very consistent.
He certainly is, and uses the ball beautifully, doesn't he?
Sort of the quiet achievers in the team, that's for sure. Jansen trips over his own feet. And we're going to have a boundary throw in here. Probably about 30 metres out from the Wildcats' goal. They've shifted Jansen forward. And still Ryan Fote up against Vardy. It's been a great contest, but I think over the 4 quarters, I think Fote's got him.
Yeah.
A lot of players around the ball.
I've done me votes. Don't you dare look at it.
Don't need to. We get the same every week anyway.
Royal Exchange Hotel.
I reckon we'll get different today.
Player of the day, you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
I don't like doing them early, but I've gone. It's
You've
21
gone at 21 and a half minutes.
Yeah. Oh, got to get out of here early tonight. I'm on a promise when I get home to see Carlton win.
On a promise.
Yeah, that Carlton are going to win.
Down the line. It's all Woodside, though. Missing to Stockdale. Holmes, and this is in a good position here for the Wildcats, and that's a lovely kick to Jansen. Definitely within range.
Wow, this will be 3 in his 100th.
Is he in the conversation?
Yep.
You just told me one.
No, I said he's in the conversation.
As Jansen comes in.
Distance won't be a problem, Matty.
Oh, you've jinxed him now. Unbelievable.
Holy dude.
Richards with a superb tack to Wide Oak on that left side.
Beautiful goal.
On the opposite side of the boot of his body, and that's a beautiful goal. He's been superb today, Cam Wide Oak.
Absolutely. He's in that conversation.
He's definitely in the conversation. 23-15, 153 to 5-4-34. 23 minutes gone here on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
119 points, the Wildcats, and Kai and Jenkins down on the boundary thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
I'm just doing my players of the day. Woodside now just slowly running back. I'd be almost looking now definitely to put Ben Johnson on the bench and Ryan Folk because he's so key to what they do.
Yeah. Yes. Wrap them up in cotton wool. In the middle. 50-50. Comes off the toes of Bodman. There's Mickey Stockdale. 2 steps. Bounce. Goes inside 50. The jockey over the back. Earls can't take it. Take an eye. Is it Stainer? I think it is. It is. He's going to go for 6. Colin Jenkins, is he in your votes?
Surprisingly not.
Surprisingly not. I'm not surprised you give him an absolute caning at
He
quarter time.
was very close, I can say that.
Yeah, 6 goals. Normally gets you pretty close, but I'm with you. He didn't do much in that first quarter, and there's a lot of good players today. And he's missed that to the left, so only a handful for him. Quickly, back into play. Geez, I reckon Bodman's right up there in Yarram's best now. He's been really good, as has this guy, Underwood. Harrison. Gets around the coach. Oh, he's gone straight for the cameraman.
That's that little push that Holmes gave. Pushed him off balance and kicked it out on the full.
So Stockdale, he's he loves it. Short to Lambert. We might get Mickey in here after the game. What do you think? We'll try and get him in. He loves a chat.
He
Lambert.
oh, Josh
Oh, no! Hunter gets the bounce, gets around. Wide oak from 50.
Get the
bounce.
bounce.
Needs the bounce.
Oh!
Oh,
He's going to get it anyway.
that is unbelievable. Have you ever seen anything like it as he limps back? That was incredible.
Josh Morgan now has tool of the week, I think.
Yes, the
He just turned the other way.
Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar Tool of the Week. Have a look at this. This is incredible. It sits there. He beats Jeffs to it and gets it. Oh, this game's had everything. 126 points up. 24-16, 160 Woodside. Yarram 5-4-34, 26 gone. Last quarter, Martin Cameron, local member from Morwell Scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins, how did that look down there?
Looks like a foot race that the Yarram player.
Oh, we've lost you. So here he is again, Stockdale. Geez, he's running off that line through the middle a lot in this last
Wants a
quarter.
goal.
Yes. Fote, left foot, round the body. The jockey can't take the mark. Adam Jansen goes over it. The jockey's back in after it. Good hands out to Richards. Now they've got a chance. Snap a goal, and there's another one. And Alex Walpole gets one in his 100th, and I wanted that all day. You ask and you will receive, Matty. 25-16, 166, 5-4-34 a Yarram, 27 gone nearly last quarter. Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I'm just looking ahead for these two sides for next week. Yarram hosts T2 at the Yarram Rec Reserve, so that's a very winnable game for Yarram. Woodside away at Gaskin Park to Churchill in what appears to be an absolute thriller.
Be a good game, that one.
Yeah, it will be. Will be. They started slow today, Churchill. They want to start better against Woodside than that.
Back in the middle, 27 minutes gone here in the last quarter again. Harrison's there and gets the clearance to Underwood. Little chip kick to Sutherland. Been quiet today to his standard in Sutherland, but that's a great kick to Vardy.
165 points Cower over Sale City. Keenan Hughes has 10.
They've kicked a few points, so I'd like to know how many he's missed.
He's been missing a few, hasn't he?
I think over 2 weeks he had 40 shots. Wow.
38 points. Hayfield over Yarram North. They won. That's finished. We're always the last game.
Always. As Vardy comes in, leans back. That's a nice finish.
He's got a couple.
And that's Vardy's second for the afternoon. I think a lot of Yarram people have taken the drive back to Yarram. So it's all been one-way traffic, and it's Woodside 25-16, 166 to Yarram 6-4-40 on your Martin Cameron scoreboard. 28 and a half minutes gone here in the last quarter.
Could be long to go now.
You wouldn't have thought so.
I want to get out of here before it's dark because putting the trailer back on and in the dark is one of the hardest things to do for these old eyes.
And you got to deal with 7-foot kangaroos on the way home.
Yes. Back in the middle. Vardy wins the tap. Harrison taken high by Wide 8, wins the free kick. Harrison. Oh, don't know if he meant it. He's hit Bodman on the tit. Did it go 15 metres? Oh, the ruckman's running past for Ambles on the outside. That's a rarity. They really mucked that up. And it's turned over now. And Woodside.
They can't see.
No, I can't. Lambert hit Jansen, but he dropped it. He has the jockey. He's dropped it as well. Back out to Wide Oak. Short to Richards. Cooper Hills has had a really good last quarter. Little fella. Oh, Wide Oak just continue. Who's playing on him? It's outside 50. Goes inside. He's going to get another chance at 6 here. Staying up from the right forward pocket. I feel like I've got sunglasses on at the moment. It's that dark. So, Brodie Stainer, welcome back to footy. He's kicked 5. He's kicked 6! Oh, are people changing their votes now or what? We'll see on the replay.
Not an easy kick.
Not an easy kick at all, Matty. 26-16, 172 Woodside. Yarram 6-4-40. 30 and a half minutes gone last quarter. Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Kyle Jenkins for Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, my votes aren't going to change. I'd like to apologise to Brodie Stainer for what I said at quarter time.
Oh, there it is. That's what they thought of you. Comment. 26-16. Pretty good kicking. 172 for the Wildcats. And Yarram, 6-4-40. Didn't go away. They did kick 4 in the last quarter. The Demons. And 5 goals, 5 to Woodside. So they run out winners by 132 points. So they did extend the lead at every break, but only 11 points up at quarter time and only won the last quarter by 11 points. So not a bad effort from Yarram in the end. They started okay and they finished okay. It was just that middle bit that really hurt them. And it was 11 points at quarter time, 61 at half time, 121 at three-quarter time. They run out 132-point winners to the Wildcats. And we'll take a short break because when we come back from the break, we've got a lot to get through in the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar post-game show. And we'll go through all the goal kickers around the grounds, better players, and, of course, we're going to have our Royal Exchange Hotel player of the day. It was the Wildcats in the end by 132 points. We'll be back here at Woodside very shortly. Flanagan's Royal Exchange Hotel Traralgon is a great spot to catch up with friends any day, all night of the week. From assorted beers and ciders on tap to a game of pool with your mates. Sit and relax in the spacious surrounds of the sports bar. And never forget the wonderful range of Palmers on Pot and Palmer Wednesday nights. So what are you waiting for? Drop down to Flanagan's Royal Exchange Hotel today, 64 Princess Highway, Traralgon. Chris Humphrey Office National is proud to stand behind local business and the North Gippsland Football Netball League, helping keep clubs, offices and organisations running smoothly on and off the field. From managed IT and phone systems to Canon photocopiers and complete office fit-outs, we help Gippsland organisations work smarter and run better. Local people, local knowledge, local support. Chris Humphrey Office National, supporting Gippsland. From the office to the Oval. Gippy Shuttle is your reliable airport transfer service. We provide airport transfers from a wide range of locations across Gippsland. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees, easy secure online booking, available 24/7, late model, comfortable and well-maintained vehicles. gippyshuttle.net.au. Looking for somewhere to host your next function? Well, the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club is the perfect venue. A modern function room which is spacious, private and offers stunning views over the track and surrounds. It's the ideal setting to celebrate with friends, family or colleagues. The Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club, 44 to 66 McNairn Road, Traralgon. Wilson Transport has assisted companies both locally and all over Australia by providing freight and storage services for over 50 years. With our head office located in Gippsland, Victoria, Wilson Transport is proud to engage with local people and local businesses wherever possible. Family owned and operated. Wilson Transport, 5133 9000. Traralgon Tyre Service is a market leader in the supply, fitting and servicing of passenger, commercial and industrial tyres in the Gippsland region of Victoria. If you're in need of a tyre replacement, adjustment or any other tyre related service, please look no further. Our team of professionals at Traralgon Tyre Service are here for you. Traralgon Tyre Service, 48 Standing Drive, Traralgon, or give them a call, 5174 9344. Welcome back to the Woodside Rec Reserve. I did get the score wrong before. It was 25-16. I give them one too many goals, Woodside, like they really needed it. 166. They're running out 126-point winners. The Wildcats over Yarram 6-4-40 in what has been, after quarter time, after just leading by 11 points, it's been just clinical effort by the Wildcats, and we're very lucky. We're joined by the coach and the Superman, who give the camera a nice little thumbs up there late in that last quarter, is Hudson Holmes, the coach, and Mick Stockdale, an ex-coach, and just got the job done in the end, guys.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we definitely battled it out in that first quarter, and then I guess once we sort of found our own brand, the game opened up for us. So yeah.
What'd you say quarter time? Because we thought, gee, you probably won't be happy.
I wasn't happy, no.
They dominated play, especially out of the midfield.
Yeah, we got smashed in there. Yeah, we were second to the ball and weren't really contested at all. And we just didn't play our brand.
Sometimes that can be a good thing. I mean, it sounds stupid, but you give them a bit of a whack and they respond.
Yeah, it is. But we want to be proactive and not reactive.
Yeah.
We have patches and lapses and stuff. So yeah, we want to be, we're a good side and a good team, and yeah, we want to be proactive and not get a rev up or not, grind for 20 minutes when we could just probably absorb a bit of that pressure and then play into how we want to play the ball, not succumb to that contested stuff and all the shit fight that they'll cause. So yeah.
Claverino was causing you a lot of headaches early, but yeah. Obviously, you sent the message out, Mickey, to break the collarbone and get rid of him because he looked lively early, didn't he?
Yeah, until he copped his hit, and I don't know what he actually done, but he
on his shoulder,
yeah,
pretty bad, pretty bad.
He was holding it out there when it happened.
You were trying to get a goal in that last quarter.
I was trying. I kept trying.
I didn't have anyone playing on him.
No, you didn't.
I tried looking after the coach, but he burnt me a couple of times. So
we said that.
Yeah. I noticed it,
We've seen you walking back to the centre square, shaking your head.
He's like, I wasn't the coach.
Hey, what was said about first quarter, James Matt drops that mark in the goal square and he's a kid playing his senior footy. I thought he's going to kick the first goal of the game. This was just going to light the day up.
I know.
After what we've seen last week with the debut, I thought, here we go again. This kid's just going to... Poor bugger, how was he after it?
Yeah, he's flat.
Hey, Adam Jansen off half back ends up getting a couple. You move him forward. He gets better every time I see him.
Yeah, he's a handy player. He's good. We're trying to hone him in as a midfielder and whatnot. But yeah, once we get a few players back, he can go back to back line or we can go up forward line. So yeah, he's got endless ability and it's untapped now. So yeah, we're just playing through a few different roles and get him to get used to playing everywhere. Really,
I'll give him a vote.
Still the best 19-year-old.
Yes. Yeah. He doesn't forget. You don't forget. Yeah, I give him a vote. I didn't give you a bloody vote.
No, the umpires did. That's
I know.
what I got
That's we thought, we said in the call, your second half was unbelievable. I mean, you're good all game, but you see, I thought I give it to White Oak.
Yeah,
he was good.
And we give you second one.
Yeah.
You would have had 100 touches between you. He just kept knocking up.
Yeah, once we absorbed that, Freddie probably got halved or at least, challenged by the big fella Vardy, which, we knew going into that. And we were just off in the first 15, 20 minutes. And we might have tried to play cat and mouse a bit too much rather than just putting our head over it and winning the ball ourselves. So, yeah, once we got around to doing that, it opened up for us, which was good.
You know how many goal kickers is that?
I would have had over 10.
13.
13.
13 goal kickers.
Good.
That's not bad.
Good
That's
going.
great,
Good.
isn't it?
Good spread.
It
Good
is.
spread.
I thought it was fantastic. I mean, Walpole got one. He got one in his 100.
Yeah.
They're all chipping in. I mean, that's just fantastic. Injuries. We were really worried about White Oak. We thought he concussion or something.
Yeah.
He gets hit in the head every week.
He does, yeah. Yeah, he must, I don't know if he's got a brick jaw or pretty head. He seems to get back up. Nah, he was fine. Nah, Denevin was cutting on it. Yeah, he was.
That looked ridiculous.
He copped it.
Hannibal Lecter. Joshy Morgan, good to have him back. You could hear him.
Yeah, he's good. Donald's good. He's good to have around. Good in and under. Good tight contested player, and yeah, just good for the group.
Jeremy, sorry, go on.
What about the one he turned his back on?
Tool,
that.
we've actually got him for Tool of the Week.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar Tool of the Week. Yes. Yes.
We get that anyway.
Well, he ended up with, did he end up, did he actually end, no, he missed out on the Traralgon Tyre Service goal of the day, didn't he? From the mongrel punt
Yeah.
thing over
Who
the
got
top. In the end, we give it to James Matten,
Oh, yeah.
Jim.
the check side from the boundary.
Oh,
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, and because he
Good
was a
goal.
bit younger, we always like to give it to.
Yeah.
I thought that was fantastic. The
Yeah.
mark of the day, Wellesley Jenkins got from the first quarter. That's all thanks to our great friends at Gippy Shuttle. Apparently they
Here
were
it is
busy
on,
today.
on the screen.
Yeah,
Check side.
that's the check side.
Yeah. I loved it.
The Gippy Shuttle mark of the day. Apparently we couldn't get that up because the Gippy Shuttle has been non-stop from Sale to the MCG today, taking people out with gold numbers on or something. I don't know what that's about. Hey, Kai Jenkins on the boundary. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. You got something to add?
I've got a question for you, Mick. When the umpires said you were best on ground, surely you had to be stunned as well.
$100 goes a long way, mate.
I think that's a bit rude, actually. You know what he said at quarter time?
Oh, this is a ripper.
Brody Stainer's no good.
Oh,
Kick 3 in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, kicked 4 in the second, ended up with 6.
good to have him back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is that what's the word I'm looking for? Insurance in case O'Sullivan doesn't come back? Was that call made for that reason, or is he just want to come back?
Nah, I think those Melbourne boys just wanted a bit of a break. I think, and we were just working on it in the background. I think they wanted to come back, and we eventually got it done, and they'll play for the rest of the year, and it's good. They're great to have back at the club. So we've done well, and sign them back. Obviously both premiership players. So it's
Come
good.
back, lazy 6.
Yeah,
This is easy, this stuff.
It's not hard.
How bad was O'Sullivan's hammy? We were there on that day.
it was
It looked bad.
17 centimetre tear,
Oh,
which is big.
really?
He'd be
That's-
right.
That is a big
big.
tear.
That's
in
a
the
big tear.
hamstring.
Is that his first one?
My hamstring's
I
not
think
that
so.
long.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah,
That is unbelievable.
yeah.
Lukey Johnson, just a nice easy 3 up forward.
He's going really good.
Matty asked me the question in the call. Do I prefer? If I was coaching, would I prefer him back or forwards? It's hard to pick.
Yeah.
Against
Well,
top
Mick
side
would
back.
probably know more than me. Yeah.
I'd rather him back so he can protect me.
He's just unbelievable.
It gives you the flexibility. If you're struggling down back, you can throw him down back.
Yeah.
If you need an option up forward, he can go forward. And as you can see, he can kick goals. So he's a player that a coach would love to coach because you got that flexibility.
And the brother Ben, was he precautionary towards the end because of that hammy that he did earlier in
Nah,
the
I
year?
think I don't know. No, I think he was fine.
Was
he?
he?
He stayed on and stayed out there. Yeah, he did all the right things, and he does all the right things anyway.
He didn't go to the bench.
I don't.
They did, but I think he come back on.
Yeah,
Oh,
he come
did
back
he?
on. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
just as a normal rotation. But he wasn't. He was fine.
Jeremy Morgan. Is he coming back from overseas? Has he picked up a woman, Mickey?
No comment. I'll let the coach answer that one.
I'm
Oh.
not sure either. Your guess is as good as mine. Nah, there's no story. No.
Oh, I reckon there might be.
Yeah,
I reckon we might have
You've got a different vibe.
I think he's enjoying his holiday, and
Rightly so. You have fun.
yeah,
I'll tell you what, he might end up with the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar Tour of the Week over there in where is he right now?
I actually don't know.
He doesn't know
He's
either.
gone.
does he?
He's gone.
He doesn't know either. does he? I reckon there's something going on there, buddy. Daniel missing up back again. That back 6, we talk about him all the time. Ashton Jansen, another good game from him. Reliable, honest.
Best backline, you reckon?
Oh,
3 years in a row.
Not this again.
3 years in a row.
Best backline easily, I reckon.
Matty.
But I did say that last year. Was he having a go at me? I thought I did say that last
These blokes second best backline.
year. Did I say second best?
Yeah, user in.
Who was the
Yeah,
best?
he was Tyres, usually Woodside.
Yeah, I was
Tyre
gonna
was
say.
Woodside, but I think he was mates with Brownie, so he went Tyres.
Yeah.
You should see what the league have got us doing our tips on a Monday now. You should see that.
Did you tip us this week?
Oh, you could tip against you.
We've copped it from Churchill, Woodside. Everyone gives it to us.
Churchill,
We're
they're
filthy.
ringing me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how they got my number, but they're ringing me at 3
Was it Declan Barnett the other week?
Declan Barnett sending me text messages of
Crab sticks?
why we didn't give him best on ground. And
There's nothing wrong with a few text messages getting thrown around though.
who else have we got there? Stevie Lambert. A bit quieter today, I would have thought. Or am I wrong?
He
He's,
had good
he's
patches.
honest.
Yeah,
He's just
yeah.
really honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, played that good wing role. It's a defensive wing role. It's pretty selfless.
Alex Jeffs.
Yeah.
Where's he from?
Woodside,
He's
Yeah.
he's a different one. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know.
No,
what
he's
it is.
been solid. He's been good. He just back six, just your honest country back pocketer, really.
Does he hang around with Josh Morgan? I just got a feeling he might.
Yeah, I think they all do. I stay out of it. I stay out of it. All those young guys, Jansen brothers and Morgans and Jeffs. Yeah, you just the less you know, the less you know, the better. I think.
How's it look? On a serious note, we spoke about this last week, and I spoke on ABC Gippsland during the week of where footy's at in this competition and around Gippsland, not only North Gippsland. It's I think a huge worry right now in these blowouts.
Big time. I've said it for years now. Like, what do you do? I guess we don't know. No one knows. But
What are your thoughts on divisions?
I rate it.
Yeah.
I think it should be a thin. Gippy League, West Gippy, Mid Gippy, North Gippy. I think it should be a thin.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. You can't I mean, the reserves are on. They've got a percent of less than 1.
244 points today.
Yeah.
They lose by.
Yeah. And it's everywhere though. But
yeah, that's right.
There's clubs are struggling with juniors. Clubs are struggling to get people to games. It's a thing that's happening now, and we don't really have an answer. But can you just keep putting up with it? Probably not.
Yeah. My belief is, I haven't got an answer, but my belief is, and we dance around it too much. The generation now is slack.
Yeah.
They won't train. They
Because
want everything.
it's too easy. It's too easy
Yeah.
to send a text message. It's too easy to say, no,
Yeah,
I'm not coming.
exactly.
It's too easy to stay inside. It's too easy to play the PlayStation or jump on
Yeah.
your phone. And that just I think COVID changed a lot, whereas parents, you can just accept just them rolling around on their iPad or whatnot, rather than driving them to games and driving them to trainings and putting it in and stuff. Yeah.
It's a huge worry.
It's massive.
I don't know what
I
we
come
do.
from Sale, there's teams that join from Sale and Traralgon or Sale and Hayford are joining, it's just.
And you look at Warrigal, two sides to Sale. I compared this today. Warrigal in West Gippy and Gippsland both flying.
Yeah.
Sale, North Gippy and Gippsland.
Yeah.
They're both struggling in
Yeah.
a big town like
Yeah.
that. I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Both of them haven't really had a third for the last 5 or 6 years, and that's probably where it starts.
Yeah.
But it's not. I don't think it's a knock on anyone. I just think it's
No,
so hard to get kids
But
playing
it's got
these
to be
days.
faced.
Yeah, it has to.
You've got to
That's what I
face
was-
it head
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
And I think we dance around it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I just think, and you see it in the workplace with some of the generation too.
Yeah.
They're not too keen on that hard work.
Yeah.
How many, you guys are flying, but there'd be players coming playing here and they're to training and they're driving past 48 footy clubs to get here,
Yeah,
but they're here.
yeah. And that's the people outside of the club that do all the right things and set it up for us.
Yeah,
We're the ones that get the relish in it, and the people that do all that work, they don't get underappreciated, but they're just a little bit unknown.
yeah,
Make a good culture.
Yeah, within
Yeah.
our 4 walls, and we just keep trying to drive that culture. But unfortunately for other clubs, it's just maybe your location or maybe the timing where you can't find 6 good kids to build through for the next 6 years or 8 years, and you can't find certain reserves players to build the vibe and the culture.
yeah,
And that's the thing. I think a lot of clubs, like your reserves are what builds a club.
Yeah.
And what keeps it going with that culture and that buy-in. And it's very hard to find blokes and players to hang around and play at 12 o'clock.
TTU put out a thing yesterday wanting players.
Yeah.
They got them.
Yeah.
Yarram a bit the same, but I take my hat off to them. They're turning up and they're playing, but I've seen a couple of things out here today and I was worried about a couple of boys' health.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, hold on, if someone keels over here, and it's got to that stage, and it's not good.
No.
It's not good. But we've got to keep it upbeat, Matty. They've just won by 126 points, and I'm here putting them to sleep, worrying about that sort of stuff. Mickey, 3 premierships. It'll be 3 in a row if it happens this year. Right now, I say there's 2 sides, and that's it. And that's a shame. That's sad. Cowar have won by ridiculous margin today, and Hughes has kicked 10 that we know of. And, but my belief is, and I know Cowar will be listening to this and they won't be happy, and I'll get a text later tonight, but if they get some injuries to the top end, they're in a little bit of trouble, I think. I love what you guys have done on the bottom up. If you get some injuries, you cover them pretty well, and you still, how many you got to come back.
I think we've got 2 or 3 to at least come back. And
Yep.
if Jeremy Morgan comes back, there's another one. But, yeah, we've still got a few to come back in. Robbie Michaelides.
He's a big one too.
Yeah,
Mossy,
Mossy to come back in.
Robbie,
A lot of people.
There's a couple.
A lot of
the winger.
Yep.
this. Not me, Mickey. Make sure you know it's not me.
Here we go.
But people are saying no one's going to get near Cower.
Yeah, we got it wrong against them, and like you say, they got 7 good quality players, and then then they've got the rest who make up the numbers and played well against us. So there's no doubt they turned out to play us, and we didn't have anyone's support because these blokes tipped against us, so that hurt us.
Hopefully next time we're here that day.
We're a bit flat after that, but yeah, they got it right against us. We got it wrong. So
We seen it as a free hit against you guys.
yeah, they had the crowd, they had everything. They turned
Yeah.
up. We probably rocked up thinking we're just going to win without knowing exactly what we're going to come up against. We'd love to have that time again.
Yeah, the margin was wrong. The margin to me was. I thought, nah.
It was bizarre. Well,
Yeah, the margin was wrong.
yeah,
but it was on us.
yeah. They did well to get to that, and hats off to them. But we won't play like that against them again.
I've got no doubt, and I know there's a lot of footy between now and then. That's July 11
Yep.
here, and we'll be doing that one. I'm looking forward to that. And I know you've got a lot of footy ahead, but is there something in the back of the head? It sounds like there is.
Oh, yeah, we
I
got it
want
wron.
this back again.
We got it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
Mick and I
is
both
good
spoke. Yeah,
attitude.
we got it wrong. Well, nothing went right, but we didn't put ourselves in any give ourselves any favours. We got it wrong, both as coaches, assistant coaches, and yeah, we just had a stinker of a day. We move on, but yeah, we want it back.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Who you got next week?
Churchill. At Churchill.
Yeah, they struggled against
They-
Glengarry today, but
they-
got over the
yeah.
line. But
They were
they
down for most of the day.
What were the results?
about 24. Oh, I've put my laptop away. As you can see, Mickey, I'm in a hurry to get home, I think. They were 24 points in the end.
Yeah, righto.
But
Yep.
that was a 1.2 point game back and forth all day.
Yeah.
The others were blowouts. Hayfield ended up about 30 points up, but that was pretty close early.
Who'd they play you, Lorne?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So they went all as expected.
Yep.
But blowouts.
Yeah. It is a shame. I think a division would work, but you're going to need a committee that can steer it and be strong about it because it's not going to take 12 months to do.
No, that's
and
right.
you need clubs to accept that, if they're going to drop down of a division.
Yeah.
You see it in the cricket, local cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to accept. That's the thing, isn't
Yeah.
it? You got to have the ghoulies just say, okay, we'll cop that.
We can all talk about it, but you got to put it into action.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Hey, thanks for joining us today. It was a clinical effort in the end after quarter time, and it was a bit of a training run at times, but you got to do what you got to do, I suppose. So what happens now with you guys, preparation wise for next week? Churchill train
Tuesday, Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, but is it a bit of a? Not everyone gets here, is that right?
No, it's not too bad. Tuesdays is limited numbers. Just tick the legs over, a bit of flush running and go through some stuff with Cammy. And then, Thursday night we get everyone here and we go through it.
So how hard is that after a game like that to prepare? Not hard, but to prepare next week, your Tuesday, it was a jog in the park?
Yeah, it is challenging. 100% it is.
I would find that
it is.
difficult.
But it's a very mature group, as young as we are.
Yeah.
But, we've got 4 ex-coaches in the team, then me. Like, it's a very mature group. So, we don't really miss much on that sort of aspect of it. We don't have that sort of arrogance attitude. We still rock up. We still need to work on things all the time. We still need to try and get things right. So, Tuesday nights, Cammy and Misso, and I don't think they take their foot off the pedal either. And then we certainly don't on a Thursday.
Which shows every time we watch us play. And I mean, 4 coaches. One of them's selling hot dogs to me when I get here early this morning. Just so everyone knows their place. That I don't get carried away. Penny's there selling hot dogs, which is a great thing. You've obviously got a bit of a roster that is all do it.
Everyone just does the right things at this club. It's a good club.
What does Mickey do?
I do it most weeks. I get here early.
4-0.
I couldn't imagine you in the care, dude, selling. But what does Mickey do? He's got the vacuum out or something.
Eat the food, I think.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, you got the medal. And what was it called?
Good medal.
What's it called?
Do you want to wear it?
No. Oh, weigh me down, AG. I pinch that.
Who are your votes?
I went 3 White Oak, 2 Holmes, 1 Adam Jansen.
Yep.
That's fair.
Matty?
I went White Oak, I went Ryan Fotes, and I went your coach.
Oh.
And
Oh,
Kyan?
yeah, this is a ripper.
Kyan?
3 Adam Jansen.
Adam who?
Jansen,
Jansen.
Jansen.
2 Cam White Oak, 1 Riley Denovan.
You didn't have Cam Whiteoak in it earlier.
He didn't.
He did. He's full.
He didn't have Cam Whiteoak. You didn't give him a vote. That's why
I reckon leave him out there.
He's too busy on his phone.
I reckon leave him out there.
you give Jansen a vote. 3. Jansen got 3 votes. Who's Jansen?
New player.
Well done, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You get the job done. I love the jumpers, and
Yeah,
I think
they're
we
nice.
said this last year too, didn't we? They look.
No, they're cool. They do a great. Yeah, Shawnee and the boys, they've got it going really good here, and the club backs it massively too. And we all get around it. They come and train Thursday night. It's a good release for them to get away from what they're doing. So yeah, it's good.
Before I let you go, I've got to let you know. I got here today, and there's a bloke walking around, and I thought, geez, I know his face. And I coached him 16 years ago, Matty Saylor, and we interviewed him. I got young Kind to get the interview. He was 17 when I had him up in Hayfield.
Yeah,
Haywood.
I always get it mixed up in Haywood, up near Hamilton.
Oh.
In the Western Border League. It's no longer, but it was again. They played South Australian sides. Half of them were in South Australia, Mount Gambier, and half of them in Victoria.
Yeah.
And this kid, he's 17. I looked, and he is a ripper. And as soon as I seen him running around in the twos, and I thought the way he moved, that's it. He's a ripping kid. I don't know if you know much about him.
No, he's good. Yeah.
How have you found him?
Yeah, really good. Trains hard.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for years, but I seen him here today as a man. And when I seen him was 16 years ago as a kid, he was troubled there back then. But I don't know about now.
Nothing's changed.
I don't think Matty would mind me saying that, but he was a ripping kid. So it was good to see him. So you guys done well.
Yeah.
So have him playing footy, I think that's a fantastic
it's great. Again, that's nothing to do with me, but yeah, it's obviously it happened before I was here. But yeah, the Indigenous boys that get around it, and we get around it. It's good. We love it.
Good way to finish off. Well done, guys.
Bloody oath.
Thank you.
Very well done today. I really had you in me votes.
Yeah, I know.
Somewhere.
I know. You'll send me a text later and say I just have to look after the others.
No,
You're always my favourite.
Thanks, Brad. Thank you.
Well done.
Matty goes.
Thanks, Matty.
See you guys. We'll be back to close up after this short message. Flanagan's Royal Exchange Hotel Traralgon is a great spot to catch up with friends any day, all night of the week. From assorted beers and ciders on tap to a game of pool with your mates. Sit and relax in the spacious surrounds of the sports bar. And never forget the wonderful range of Palmers on Pot and Palmer Wednesday nights. So what are you waiting for? Drop down to Flanagan's Royal Exchange Hotel today, 64 Princess Highway, Traralgon. Chris Humphrey Office National is proud to stand behind local business and the North Gippsland Football Netball League, helping keep clubs, offices and organisations running smoothly on and off the field. From managed IT and phone systems to Canon photocopiers and complete office fit-outs, we help Gippsland organisations work smarter and run better. Local people, local knowledge, local support. Chris Humphrey Office National, supporting Gippsland, from the office to the Oval. Gippy Shuttle is your reliable airport transfer service. We provide airport transfers from a wide range of locations across Gippsland. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees, easy secure online booking, available 24/7, late model, comfortable and well-maintained vehicles. gippyshuttle.net.au. Looking for somewhere to host your next function? Well, the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club is the perfect venue. A modern function room which is spacious, private and offers stunning views over the track and surrounds. It's the ideal setting to celebrate with friends, family or colleagues. The Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club, 44 to 66 McNairn Road, Traralgon. Wilson Transport has assisted companies both locally and all over Australia by providing freight and storage services for over 50 years. With our head office located in Gippsland, Victoria, Wilson Transport is proud to engage with local people and local businesses wherever possible. Family owned and operated. Wilson Transport, 5133 9000. Traralgon Tyre Service is a market leader in the supply, fitting and servicing of passenger, commercial and industrial tyres in the Gippsland region of Victoria. If you're in need of a tyre replacement, adjustment or any other tyre related service, please look no further. Our team of professionals at Traralgon Tyre Service are here for you. Traralgon Tyre Service, 48 Standing Drive, Traralgon, or give them a call, 5174 9344. Welcome back to Woodside in the dark. It's like midnight, as you can see. It's very dark here out at Woodside. 126 points. Geez, Mickey Stockdale, has he got a memory?
Doesn't forget.
Oh, you are a liar.
Caught red-handed.
And we're in the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar post-game show. You're a Jenkins.
Yep.
And you've just lied in your own show.
Never lied.
Who was the other one when you said was Whiteacre? I know it wasn't Whiteacre, but who was
Oh, it
it?
was Tate, one of the Chisholms.
Oh, he was good. Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler was very
I
good.
always try and give a vote to the other team.
I agree. I
'Cause
try to do that too.
It's not always the best three players on the grounds play for the other team.
True, but that was 126 points. I thought Mickey Stockdale was probably in the votes. His second half was unbelievably good, but Whiteacre was good for 4 quarters. So
All
was
day.
Holmes.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, so anyway, but he'll, Mickey, yeah. Oh, well, I bet you I'll get a text on the way home.
I've got no doubt.
I'll-
Get to Loyang when I get service on the way home.
I'll be getting a text on the way. Flanagan's the player of the day. Don't worry about that. I've got that. That was good
Yeah.
timing, wasn't it? Hey, so we're wrapping up here. It was Woodside by 126 points. I might have that score wrong up there, but it was 126 points. It might have been 26-16 to 7-4. I think that's, 26-16 to 7-4. And what has been a great day out here for the Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the Round in the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. Where are we next week, Kyan?
Yallourn North, a home game for us.
Yes, it's a close one. And
Good to commentate out of that.
against Cower. That'll be okay. Won't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Yallourn North will. I was surprised today. I thought, I tipped them. They lost by about 4 or 5.
38 points. It
Was it that much in the end?
Yep.
Okay, and Churchill just got up.
And the Rosedale scores come in, and I believe the Rosedale score is the highest winning margin in the round.
Oh,
Jeez.
It's a problem. It's a problem. All right. It's on behalf of Stephen Gregory on the buttons and Mick Robinson on the camera. This is Brad Sinclair, Kyan Jenkins, and Matt Mosley signing off and going home to watch the gold number. I'm sick to bloody death of it. Good luck. Enjoy the week, and we'll see you next Saturday out at Yallourn North. Flanagan's Royal Exchange Hotel Traralgon is a great spot to catch up with friends any day, all night of the week. From assorted beers and ciders on tap to a game of pool with your mates. Sit and relax in the spacious surrounds of the sports bar. And never forget the wonderful range of Palmers on Pot and Palmer Wednesday nights. So what are you waiting for? Drop down to Flanagan's Royal Exchange Hotel today, 64 Princess Highway, Traralgon. Chris Humphrey Office National is proud to stand behind local business and the North Gippsland Football Netball League.
helping keep clubs, offices and organisations running smoothly on and off the field. From managed IT and phone systems to Canon photocopiers and complete office fit-outs, we help Gippsland organisations work smarter and run better. Local people, local knowledge, local support. Chris Humphrey, Office National, supporting Gippsland. From the office to the Oval. Gippy Shuttle is your reliable airport transfer service. We provide airport transfers from a wide range of locations across Gippsland. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees, easy secure online booking, available 24/7, late model, comfortable and well-maintained vehicles. gippyshuttle.net.au. Looking for somewhere to host your next function? Well, the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club is the perfect venue. A modern function room which is spacious, private and offers stunning views over the track and surrounds. It's the ideal setting to celebrate with friends, family or colleagues. The Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club, 44 to 66 McNairn Road, Traralgon. Wilson Transport has assisted companies both locally and all over Australia by providing freight and storage services for over 50 years. With our head office located in Gippsland, Victoria, Wilson Transport is proud to engage with local people and local businesses wherever possible. Family owned and operated. Wilson Transport, 5133 9000. Traralgon Tyre Service is a market leader in the supply, fitting and servicing of passenger, commercial and industrial tyres in the Gippsland region of Victoria. If you're in need of a tyre replacement, adjustment or any other tyre related service, please look no further. Our team of professionals at Traralgon Tyre Service are here for you. Traralgon Tyre Service, 48 Standing Drive, Traralgon, or give them a call, 5174 9344.